I don't like the circuit running.
You'll see that at gyms.
You know one thing I don't miss about PE?
I just said I'm taking weight training.
I put that on my head.
How do you like it?
The shower's awful.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
First day, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I use that. That's part of the
Okay, we're live.
traumatized children.
How'd you do that?
We are
No,
live.
continue. I want to hear the story.
So,
Guys,
where did we last leave off here? You guys, Draw, Kill, and Cupcake were in Falinor. Reinhardt, nobody knows where Reinhardt is.
And
He
me-
just disappeared
And me
again.
He
and Raven are dead, right?
We are not dead.
Oh.
We got resurrected.
he has a weekly habit of wandering off into the woods and getting lost.
Poor Bard. Where's your bardic inspiration?
What's his first name?
Who's there?
Skitty, were you here last week?
No.
Okay.
No, she wasn't.
You're in Falinor?
Yeah, she was.
It was. I was sitting right over there. I legit had my teddy
When we
bear
got
and
Hunger
everything.
Games.
Oh yeah.
So you're in Falinor. You're in Falinor.
Probably
She
also
was
in
with
Falinor.
me.
I went back to Fort Onion.
Oh yeah, the
You went
floating
back to Fort Onion.
Raven did
Eldon was in
Are good?
Ballast still.
Yeah, I was taking a break from all of you.
Well, let's just say you missed a lot.
Good. I needed it.
Yeah, there was a giant
Eldon
floating donut.
actually made a trip to Hyrule to visit with
Oh,
her.
good.
To
Yes.
visit with his clan and to learn what was going on with take care of the elves,
Hyrule. Okay.
the bunny people.
Never here for that.
The bunny kids are coming along
I
well.
know what it's a reference
Yes, they
to.
are.
They're deep in their teenage year.
It's only been like 3 months.
All 200 of them, and
200.
they are
I'm so proud of them.
they've been trained by the elves.
Yes.
They're now expert bowmen.
Aw. These are my children. Like whales.
We have an army of
Yes.
archer bunnies.
Archer
Yes.
bunny teenagers, teenage mutant
It's my
That was
bunny
when we found gold.
bowman,
Goldilocks or whatever.
What?
teenage mutant bunny bowman.
You know, it's a reference to something else. So I'm not gonna say.
Anyway.
Okay. So, and then there is
The muscle tumor.
Israel.
Ah.
Israel doesn't know where he is.
Oh yes, that's right.
Muscle tumor. Come on.
Israel had a little incident in Ballast where he's no longer allowed in Ballast.
Yeah. Shocking.
And they asked for a volunteer, and a dark stranger came and told him that he would be happy to take him on his boat, and without question, Israel jumped on that boat to take a trip. Falinor. When Israel woke up, he couldn't see. He could hear voices, and the voice beckoned him to follow him. And Israel follows the voice, and he lays down in the bed, and he takes the first sleep that he's taken in a long time. Morning comes, and you go to get out of bed, and although your bed is solid, the floor feels like a hammock. When you step on the floor, the floor kind of moves under your feet. And it is dark.
Is a force solid?
The floor is solid, but when you step on it, and it's stone. But when you step on it, it kind of moves.
It's a stone hammer.
That's cool.
That'd be rough.
He tries to like reach for the corner of his bed to see if there's anything there. Like he tries to like feel for the walls.
You hear a voice from far away, probably a good 50 yards away. Ah, you're awake. Bring in the council.
Oh no.
And you look, and just sparkling out on the edges of light, you see 10 eyeballs, giant eyeballs surrounding you 50 yards out.
No way.
Israel's paranoid.
You hear another voice say, "Can we have some light on this subject?"
Two on the nose.
Subject.
And torches light around the room.
It's getting real.
The
You-
irony.
He's about to
You see the hooded man who gave you the boat ride standing, and there are 10 beholders surrounding you.
This ain't gonna end well.
This is not gonna end.
Such a
Well.
thing, Israel.
Stop.
What do you want from me? I thought I was supposed to be at Fellinor. Or
Yes.
The hooded. What do we want from you? You are the strongest. You have proved yourself the most worthy to join our cause.
what? Hey, I gotta do his voice. Whoa, what is this
You,
cause?
as the light pours in, this large room, you can see there's this narrow ledge that goes around the edge of the room. And there are 3 chains that stretch down to a 20-foot wide stone. And over the edge, there's just a drop-off into nothing. And these chains are only about that thick, and they connect in like a triangle pattern. And there's a bed and a bucket and this stone
Platform that he's
platform that you're standing on. Yeah. And so as you move, it kind of wobbles a little
Because of his weight, right?
Yep. Kind of wobbles a little bit. The gentleman pulls his hood off, and he's got this black scaled skin.
Like he has a human head, but it's black scaled skin.
Black scaled skin with dark red eyes.
It's a dragon ball.
What are you? What is this place? Wait, who are you? What is this place?
What's the puberty?
Hold on.
Welcome to the heart of the Verstad.
Restad?
Can you just ask where God is?
No,
Wait,
Restad. He said.
Like-
Where's God?
Verstad.
He left when you got buff.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's Mr. Olympia himself.
Roll a perception check.
What? It's an Olympia, right?
Four.
It's a mountain now.
Or okay.
Wait, oh no.
Mount Olympia.
Not Olympus.
Oh.
Oh,
Be a
don't
water.
worry, your friends are close.
Go water.
But you don't need them anymore.
Why?
Not the first time.
They're
They are. Think of all of the times that they have been there for you, and think of all the times that you've been there for them. And now, where are you?
well, they freed me from jail. I swear I was gonna
Yes,
die.
they care for you. But is it worth it? What are you getting out of it?
Something to follow. Something that people that can care for me. I've lost my family. I have nothing. I'm far from home.
The beholders kind of each look at each other in turn.
The only thing I have left is my father's sword and his broken armor.
Yes. And what else do you have? We can offer you so much more.
I want to kill the Emperor of Loma for killing my family.
Yeah.
The Emperor of Loma.
It's the empire he was from.
don't worry,
He was
I'll just
shipped
take
from the city of Monaco and into that jail. That's where he came from. It was a city in the empire, which is a big place.
He smiles a little bit, and as he smiles, you can see that he's got these really sharp teeth.
That's venom of him. That is so venom of him.
You look like your mother. Sorry.
You're not there. The Emperor of Loma,
No fear.
as you wish. He turns, and he says, Tariff, bring forth the Emperor of Loma. One of the beholders snaps his fingers, snaps his eyeball.
What?
Yeah,
Oh.
he whips his eyeball up into the air and it makes this cracking sound.
Does his eyeball fall out?
He's got 10 eye stalks on top of his head.
Right?
One of them whips out and it cracks like a whip. And you hear a noise from behind him. And you can see that behind each of these beholders is a chamber, a hallway. There's a dark hallway behind each one of them. And you hear some kind of squeaking kind of sound. After about 10 minutes, this statue of a man comes in, and you recognize him. He's dressed in these almost these Japanese type samurai robes. He's got a several long swords, but he's made of. It's a perfect stone statue of Loma. Loma.
Aloha.
Get it? He's going to kill.
Loma.
And God said, don't do it, Israel.
These goblins, little tiny green creatures with pointy ears, lots of sharp teeth, glowing yellow eyes.
Gremlins!
Yeah, kind
What? Oh!
of slide this statue forward and set it on the edge. The beholder named Tariff turns. One of his eyes
I saw
stops.
that too.
What are you talking about?
She dabbed.
I did not.
She dubbed.
Okay, we'll save it for when warmer weather.
No!
Wait, what?
She dubbed.
Shoots a beam out of his eye stalk,
You're not allowed to.
and
Pour a whole
the
bucket of water.
statue starts changing
That
from
is
stone into flesh. And Elchris, you idiot! You fool! What have you done? And he turns and he looks around. And he looks at you in the center.
Okay.
Remember me after you killed so many people because of your religion, because of I'll kill you!
Excuse. Yeah.
Who is this child before me? What have you done? Why have you brought me here? And the dark leader says,
You have a debt to pay.
Let me see Batman. Let me see Batman. Come on, okay.
And he says, Robin,
Yes, Batman?
Robin, is he a noodle?
a beholder on the other side of the room shines a beam up from one of his eye stalks
From one of his
onto
noodles.
Loma. And Loma, what? It gets lifted up into the air and drawn closer and closer to your pedestal.
Don't do it!
Oh, hey, this is Ariel's ascension.
Don't do it!
Don't do it. He's just like.
Your
As he-
gods are speaking.
Wait,
Don't
can I play
do
some epic music?
Every single god there is!
it. Listen
No.
to the
It's
poor
fine, you don't
peasants
do
there.
it.
As he does,
Listen to the
Loma
voices in your
says,
head.
There's
"So
plenty of them.
be it," and draws two long swords, two samurai long swords out of the air, and he comes towards you in the
That's
center.
gonna suck.
Roll a
Don't
20.
do it! Don't do it!
Don't
17.
do it.
Okay, you get the first attack. Loma lands on the platform and it kind of wobbles a little bit as he gains his,
So he just the slide video.
and you start circling each other, circling the platform.
When did this turn into sumo wrestling?
Lights. He raises his blade and goes to attack twice. 7, 8. So plus 11 his strength plus his proficiency bonus.
Your blade feels very small in your hand.
I got a toothpick.
Oh yeah,
Over the head.
and very light too, probably.
Very light.
I haven't done it so long.
You know what, Batman? Not a cipher.
8 plus 11 is that.
Is it 20? Okay, that's a hit. No, that's a 19. That's still a hit.
Because people put them in.
6.
Go back to school.
Yeah, you need to get hit.
Roll ones.
I've gained.
5,
That's so
2
stupid.
plus 7,
Feel bad.
Okay, yeah, okay, we see.
I'm glad I'm done with school.
18 plus 11,
Well,
ones.
no one does
Too
it.
bad you missed
6,
that.
5 plus 7.
What was your back?
They died the
That's a
same year
west.
it came.
That's
What?
probably hardcore.
You're talking about.
It's not okay.
Okay,
You
you hit him. You hit him twice.
You throw a brick through
It
a
died the
giant
same
shard
year.
of glass.
Okay, so your first hit, as soon as you hit him, he's prepared for it and goes to block it, but it pushes through and slices in and goes like, ah! Your second swipe comes back. Again, hits him in the same arm.
What?
His arm's like just gushing with blood now.
Is it broken?
Ew.
It is not broken. Oh. Don't break those swords. Slash.
Slash.
Break with a sledgehammer.
The blunt weapon.
It's like
One lesson to your like Stucky
He
man.
looks down at it and takes a couple of steps and
I know some
nods towards you. He's got his like little Fu Manchu type.
She has a spiky base.
And he comes at you with his swords.
Yes, the base is spikes.
It's.
They count as swords.
So that was a 19,
That's a hit.
Wait, that means Gil has blood
13.
too, because he handles the enemies too.
17,
Let's play the Eye of Alchemy.
and an
Okay.
18.
So was that one hit?
So that's what's your armor class?
19, I guess.
So that was, he hits you once. This flurry of blows comes at you.
How the heck did I get white hair?
Probably
Erks.
Probably because it's floating around.
5, 12 damage.
That's her, Sarah.
Yeah.
So 130 hit points.
All right. Roll a dexterity throw.
Oh.
The base wobbles.
7 minus 4.
All right. As the base wobbles, you're both brought down to your knees.
They're proposing to each other at the same time.
Yeah.
Hey, will you marry me? Oh no, will you marry me?
Oh crap! What do we do?
Roll to stand up.
I like that jacket.
Wow,
17
killing that.
15
plus
minus 4.
She just said
13. Okay, you're able to stand up.
Yeah,
Okay, you're both able to stand up with your attack.
New ship.
What's wrong with being gay?
Wait, they're on a ship.
You're so fluffy.
No, they're not on a ship anymore.
When you go to grab someone, do you add your athletics?
Guys,
Does
When
it
you
like
grapple,
right now?
Yeah, when you yeah, with your hands, for example.
grapple
It's
is
just an
grapple is
My ship on the
no
ship.
grapple is where you hug them, right? Yeah, grapple is where you hug them.
My secret.
Grapple.
You have to share it with the corner.
He's gonna go to try and like grab his arms like this. He's gonna try to grab one arm and crush it.
Did I still made it?
4 plus 11.
It's not what I thought that said first.
He's raging right now, by the way.
You
4 plus 11 is a 15, 10 plus 5 is 15. It's a tie.
Make your turn again.
You gotta wait till your next turn comes because you didn't save before.
Oh right, so he's not. Yeah.
Not raging yet. You do
Grapple.
grab him and he slides up. He does some wicked maneuver and pulls himself out. Wow!
Slips out like a snake. Roma the snake.
So as he pulls out, he grabs your arm and tries to pull it behind your back. But he's
You wanna
just
know
not
how
strong
Michael
enough.
Jackson was able to make that sound?
Not strong enough to do it.
You wanna know how Michael Jackson make it sound with
21?
his mouth? Squeeze his
Alright.
balls sometimes he can.
What?
You take
Squeeze his what?
13 damage,
Michael Jackson!
17.
Squeezes his man job.
and it's his attack.
I didn't
Here's
know
a
that.
joke you can laugh.
So as he steps, he tries to pull your arm, he can't get it, so he just stabs you. Pulls the blade out, kind of steps away.
Can't do it.
So you bleed.
Like how you guys
Boy.
said.
Ah! Got more.
Okay, it's a 19,
Nothing?
You heard him.
17, 18. He hits you one more time. You take 5 damage. You mind telling me your name before you die?
Such an evil thing to say.
So he stands there and turns back. Says, "My name's Israel, and you killed my family." And he slashes down at him.
Oh my gosh.
My name is Israel, and you killed my father. Prepare to die. So he hits him for 25 rage.
Okay. So since how big he is, since how big he is,
Ones.
but you might get this joke. Since he's so
3.
big, when he attacks, all I hear is
6. Plus 10 total because he's raging.
You'll take
3
Yes.
plus 10.
I love the freaking Titans.
I don't get it.
Don't sleep. Why do you keep
Fighting the kitty.
hurting me?
He can
Second
do
attack,
this.
too.
When you realize
That's
D&D
that's
is basically just SAO.
So it's 2. I mean, no, 3, 6 plus
No, she's
10.
Wolfie.
I already adopted Kit Kat before.
Alright. 23,
And Wolfie. And Kitty.
4,
This is Kitty.
5 plus 10.
Meow, meow, kitty.
Meow,
Combining the strength.
No, I got it.
Combined.
She's meow meow. The weird
That's
anime
you.
I've been talking
I
about.
used to be
That's
called
my
Mew.
key.
I've killed
That
a,
one too.
he says, I've killed a lot of people.
A lot?
They've all meant like nothing to me.
Meow, meow.
But they're not
In
gonna
terms of you, let's say 22,
Find it.
15,
What did you used to call me
8.
before you actually
18. Hits you once again
Kit Kat?
for 11 damage.
Is that half to the
Half because of your
I think you
No,
So
I
I
think
thought-
you say my
Stay
name
a while.
and then you're like,
Comfortable.
Kit Kat.
No, I don't like it.
Right. So he attacks again.
Thank you.
I hurt.
I appreciate
You're gonna try to think of something to say to make this battle epic.
How am I weirding you out?
Can someone help?
No.
I'm not sorry.
As your conscience, I cannot help.
Oh,
As your other conscience, I cannot help.
goofers.
Hostile.
I was sitting there petting
Goofy's
him.
conscience. Goofy will attack.
I was
Never
sitting.
mind.
I was sitting
Goofy's
here.
on the other team. Sorry.
Goofy gave
I
up
was
on
sitting
me.
here. I was sitting here just petting people over here.
Oh,
And then he
like,
gave up and he
what's
ran
that one
away.
Japanese?
Thinking that was also aimed to his father, he just
1 second.
screams and tries to
Sisters
cleave
are
down
weird.
on that dude.
Okay,
Are you sure?
19, is that a hit?
need to roll
They are
dexterity
weird.
throw.
Oh, I think I know what you're thinking of.
Good.
I'm sister buddy.
Yes.
That's
Save
a
it on your
6.
notepad.
Okay. Once
Total.
again, you fall to your knees as you go to attack.
At least they're not gonna
More
Jacob.
shit.
I'm already dead.
Listen to the voice inside your head telling you to dodge.
Like that one video with the drugs.
Yes. We'll be watching you.
That reminds me, your armor class is lowered by 4 as well because you are.
Oh yeah, 19.
So
15.
most of those are
One
hit.
So 15, right?
15.
It's an extrayer bolt?
Oh yeah, because his armor broke, or was it because of his
It's
dexterity?
not Abomination, is it? That's a bad one.
No, it's because of his dexterity.
Abomination is the weird guy with his spine. Looks like a weird alien. It's like a giant muscle on the inside. Was it Professor Hulk?
Wait, the Professor Hulk.
That would be so cool to have in the
Professor Hulk? I've heard about it.
Professor Hulk.
That's actually
Professor
yeah,
That's
Hulk.
a real thing.
it's a real thing.
Right. So what do I do?
What
does Israel do?
I don't know.
It's in the alternate
Right.
universe.
Like smash
Have like a
him
giant trench coat and
Smashes
glasses on
everything.
it.
Tries to go for an attack.
They are really
Since he tripped, he goes to like slash sideways at him. He's looking to try and cleave him in half.
I don't know if I want to waste my time telling you.
19, is that a hit?
I actually forget
That would be a hit,
I don't
except
remember your
one
origin,
thing.
darn it.
What?
Professor Hulk
Oh.
Bruce
The-
Banner gets her back into the
This
intelligent
samurai
monster,
has
saves
now
the
studied
police.
your battle.
Like
your battle
takes off his
That's
intelligence.
beefy, yeah, that's
Knows-
Instead of becoming stupid.
As you're slashing at him, he
Raging
knows
psychopath.
your
Hi
weakness.
Coco, how you doing, Coco?
So as you go to slash at him, he does this amazing like cartwheel over your sword. Roll a dexterity. Roll.
What?
What
just happened?
No.
He
What?
did a cartwheel over
5.
his sword.
Total weight.
Cartwheeling anime.
Rerolled.
I just
Rerolled
realized I did
11.
the original
11?
Yeah, 11 total.
Okay.
Minusing 5 from 15. I'm minusing 4 from 15.
All right. So as you
Probably
as you swing at him, he does this cartwheel over your sword. Your momentum takes you to the edge of the platform, and as it does, as he lands,
Oh, I'm sorry. I
he
didn't
jumps
mean to hit
again.
you.
As he jumps, he does a flip, but as he's flipping, your weight is all on one side of the platform. The platform turns up, and you fall back. Your sword dropping from your hand as you grab onto the chain. Your sword drops down into the darkness, and you're holding onto the chain on one end. He's standing with one foot on the platform and one foot on the corner of the bed, as the platform is now leaned to the side with your weight pulling on one chain. Crap.
He looks down into the darkness where his sword fell, snarls at him as he tries to climb up onto the chain to balance it up, see if it balances the thing at all.
Okay. Elkris says, "Stop this fight." One of the beholders shoots a beam at Loma. Another one shoots and Loma, whose attention is completely concentrated on you, again gets hit and turned to stone. You see his body just turn to stone. Another one, the other beholder, takes his beam, shines it onto Loma and lifts him up and pulls him back. This fight goes nowhere. And you, as he lifts up, the platform levels back out, and you're holding onto the chain.
He climbs back on, throws himself back up
Roll
onto the
dexterity.
That's athletics.
Oof, dexterity. He only has 3 days.
It's athletics because climbing athletics.
Isn't that dexterity?
This isn't both climbing.
That time was dexterity roll.
He's
25.
all right. You make your way back to the platform, and you're just kind of sitting there on hands and knees, looking over the edge. Your sword has dropped down into the darkness.
Pounds his fist into
He
the.
goes, perhaps you aren't as strong as we thought. And he turns to all the holders, and they kind of nod in agreement to him. He goes, perhaps you need some time to sit here and think about my offer. And he turns, and they all turn and walk down the corridors, and the lights go out. You're left sitting there in the darkness.
The music gets all nice. It's like Friday.
It's like
He tries to like feel for the edge right here where he was at. It still drops into
You
darkness.
feel the edge. And it just does, it just drops down into the darkness. And you feel yourself bleeding from a couple of the cuts. As your rage goes away, you can kind of feel the pain of the cuts in your arms.
So he looks up into the sky, the blackness,
The
Up
nothingness.
into the darkness.
The
yeah.
nothingness above you.
He prays to Atmos for strength to go through this.
You already have enough strength.
No, like through like strength to like go through this whole thing and maybe find a way out.
As you do that, you hear a rumble of thunder from below, where your sword dropped off.
He looks down into the darkness. He grabs a chain and pounds his fist into the platform.
All right. The platform busts. You swing down on the chain. Roll dexterity.
Oh no. Guess to roll a dexterity, bro.
11 total.
Okay. So you are able to hold on to the chain just until the chain hits the wall. You swing down, and when the chain hits the wall, you fall into the darkness.
Just the dark souls thing.
Several weeks go by, and the rest of the party is rebuilding the temple at New Onion. You are gaining more and more people. The people are starting to come in. As nothing really happens for several weeks. It's very quiet. You don't hear anything happening out in the world.
Do we get town's taxes for the diamonds that we need?
So, what?
Do we get the town's taxes?
You do get the town's taxes, but you've been using them to build walls, to rebuild the temple.
We need to build a wall.
No.
So several weeks go by. Then one night, just after the sun has gone down, there's a huge commotion, and you hear bells coming from Falanos. And you. Anybody want to go to Falanor?
I will.
I was gonna raise my hand, but I was.
I have
no
to
one
follow
else
my
is.
cleric first.
Follow.
Okay. I
Yeah.
have to
I
follow
mean,
my cleric
We're
first.
following
Yes.
the leader.
All right. So Eldon, Raven, and Kitty.
Getting there.
Identity crisis.
I gotta go through.
I am three
Never mind,
combinations of great.
you jump on your steeds, except for
Me.
Raven,
To the air.
Because you're short.
and
No,
you
I
can
can
fly.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
fly and you can run.
I could fly, but I think running's faster.
Running's faster.
Oh right,
You-
he can also fly, Israel.
Ow!
So you
Just
have.
He completely forgot about
Don't
that.
you have
Muscle
like,
beast
Yeah, how
in the
can you
air.
fly?
That's
Count me.
Three
powerful. I have a staff of flying.
Well,
but
I guess I'll call
running
my
is still
Pegasus
faster.
and go over.
Okay.
I have Pegasus feet.
Peg feet.
Pig feet.
Peg feet. I have peg legs.
All right. You make your way to town and
Trade me kitchen cat.
coming in on a cart. They have a horse-drawn cart. It's being drawn by 4 horses. Is yes, four horses. Israel,
Took the cookbook.
beaten, bloodied, bruised on this and unconscious, is brought in to Valinor on a cart. The whole town is gathered around. He's breathing, just barely. He's wounded all over. He's spent the last 4 weeks escaping from the Verstad. He crawled his way out of the Verstad, the forest that's several miles to the east or west. He crawled his way out of the forest, and he looks like he's in rough shape.
I guess I'll go heal him.
Yes, I know. Hail him.
You look like you could use a drink.
A little bit of heal. Have some whiskey.
Do you have the milk of Magnata, whatever it's called?
The milk of Magnato.
Is that like,
Magnesium.
Yeah, she
Wait,
gives you
Magnata's a
diarrhea.
cereal.
That is not what you think
is
it's
that
for.
red?
The milk of a serial killer.
Yes.
Milk of magnesia is not what you think it's for.
Ambrosia.
Ambrosia. So she gives you a
It's not
sleeping
milk.
pill and a laxative.
It's a laxative.
By the way, ambrosia's what gods eat. Not mortals aren't supposed to have it.
You're gonna feel like crap for the next forever.
It's horrible.
Literally like crap for the next forever.
Yep.
oh my gosh.
I was thinking some mead.
Okay.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot
I'll
happier
go
with a belly
heal
full of
him.
meat.
All right. You walk to the center of town. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's okay. Eldon's here."
Yeah, guys. Cleric's here.
Yeah, thanks.
Yay.
Give
Even
him
though
some
there's
hit
like 3
points.
other clerics
Alright.
here.
I got my calculator.
So
Get 1 hit
0
point. I'm
to
kidding.
No, roll it again.
You get 2 hit points back.
2 is the actual number. But she re-rolled
all right.
the
So
one
0
and
plus
One.
2.
0 plus 2. So you're at 2 hit points.
You're alive.
He
want that
opens.
drink
He
yet?
opens his eyes and just. Ow!
You want that drink yet?
Where's my sword? He like tries to get up and his hand slapping against the car almost breaks it.
Just
as he
slowly
like
pushes him down.
So,
Sweet child.
No.
when
Since he
you
has so
fell,
much muscle, he's like a turtle.
you
I think
fell into darkness.
Make him sweet.
Fell into a large
I can make him sleep.
underwater
Or suggestion.
cistern,
You should.
and you were able to swim your way
Follow standing
to
course
the
of action.
shore. Found a cave that you got out. You fought a bunch of beasts on your way out.
did he
don't
literally
even-
like rip the beasts to shreds with his bare
Pretty
hands?
much, yeah.
That's so Samson of him. Holy crap.
Samson.
Samson in the Bible.
Samson.
You know, he like tore a line with his
Why
bare
He is a
hands.
strong
Yeah.
guy.
It's so comfortable,
And
isn't it?
You fought your way out of the Verstad. So you've spent the last 3 weeks just
Fighting.
Just fighting. Basically, straight fighting.
Use those 2 hit points. Well.
Wisely.
Alright.
I give you 2 hit points. Use them well.
That's all you can
That's all you
get.
get.
That's all you gonna get.
For leaving us.
Oh, he's gonna call you.
So yeah, so there you are.
So he's looking around, the whole cart literally shaking, almost breaking.
Oh, the
He
cart
tries
is like
lies.
sitting down on the wheels.
Oh, on the wheels, but is it like bent in anyway? Ow, hit my funny bone. Israel hits his funny bone while trying to stand up.
Okay.
It's not a bone. I just learned that the other day.
Really?
Yeah, it's a nerve that's like in the
Yeah.
nerve. How is it right here?
Yeah. Can you find a sword anywhere in the car, or
You did not find your sword.
More.
Your sword's gone.
Your sword is somewhere in the Verstad.
and he just shouts, "Has anyone seen my sword?"
I'm gonna cast suggestion on him and tell him to go to sleep.
Well, a sword to you is kind of like a toothpick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just being honest.
He needs sleep.
Has anyone seen my
Roll
toothpick?
saving throw.
All right.
Yes.
Say toothbrush.
15.
Oh, that's okay.
He doesn't go to sleep.
He does it.
My
This is yours.
toothbrush.
He
Well,
seems kind of panicked that
wanna
his
try
sword's
again?
gone.
Calm emotions.
Okay.
Don't you have the Stone of Meh?
You want to use my dice? Since your
Oh yeah,
dice
but
is
it's in
not
his
open?
pocket.
Yeah, so
Meh.
it should be
No.
relaxing. Meh.
Meh?
The Stone of Meh makes you.
The only thing you have on you is pretty much a loincloth
And broken pieces of armor.
and
You know I
some,
didn't
a few
look up.
broken pieces of armor.
So I come back. and I see
Basically
almost a
this.
half-naked man.
Yeah,
A very muscular
he's lost.
naked man.
He's lost everything
They just saw you.
to the beholders and whatever creature that was
Shall I knit you some armor?
that was talking, who seemed to be the leader.
I
He's all
think
like,
it was a half human, half
"Sure."
draconian.
He controlled his anger quite well.
He did that on.
So
By destroying
he comes
his-
back pretty much gearless.
Okay.
You realize that the ring that the ring of flying has also bent because of the muscles in your fingers.
Yeah, I know that you actually
Fingers,
have
muscles
muscles in your hands and stuff like that. Let's see, like this right here. So
Can be a pressure point.
So yeah, so the
Yes, it can.
Right here.
yeah,
Why can't his hands just
unless
be
if it's
normal? Tiny little
absolutely
hands.
solid, or if you're an arm wrestler.
no, he doesn't have all of his muscles have grown, including the ones in his hands. So the muscles in his fingers right here have grown enough to bend that ring.
Hoo, hoo, hoo.
You're gonna get it.
Here we go.
You gonna tell them about? You gonna ask him about his adventure? You gonna tell
Like,
them about?
is he all right? How are you doing? Can I at least have a hug after?
Interact his
I'll
character.
hug your very muscly leg.
You give me
Yeah, you're not even as big as his
I'm
leg.
not.
I'm not gonna risk
It's
it.
just this 6-foot elf trying to hug this like beast.
I don't want to have to roll my
Can't even have
damage.
your
Yeah.
arms out.
Beauty and the Beast.
My arms won't go around.
I don't wanna have
Beauty
to
and the
roll a
muscular
saving
beast.
throw for that.
Yes.
Okay, so this is Abaddon's arm right here, and this is Israel's arm right here. So imagine like two of me standing back to back. That's how big his arm is.
Well, if that's how big his arm is,
He's about 6'11", so.
He's
how do you
a,
even fit in
I'm
person?
a big giant.
the only thing that didn't grow was his
He's
head.
11 more
You're
inches than me.
huge.
That's under 10 feet. That's perfectly
Yeah.
Did his pee grow too?
You're so.
I didn't
funny.
have that.
All
I
right.
didn't have that.
Jake.
You just made all
Hunter,
the gay
what's
people
wrong?
wonder.
I wasn't wondering.
Now I'm
No, I am. Just saying.
Yeah, but you're not.
We changed the
So
subject.
did it? He's
I
like,
thought you said Pennsylvania for a
I am
second.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
No, I'm.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
My sexuality is Pennsylvania.
I'm sorry. No one wants to go there, huh?
No. No, they don't.
But no one can ever leave.
Hunter's so.
This is your time to interact. With
Yeah,
the
this is
bird.
our time to interact. Let's. Come on.
So,
No.
buddy, let me give you a sort of hug.
All right, you
No,
hug
I
him
mean
and his torso. You literally.
He's just like.
It's like this.
I'm not.
Sounds
hugging
like you're
Should
hugging
I
the wall.
give you a
Yep,
hug? Please
this
don't
is
kill
very
me.
nice.
You're like a tiny little bastard compared
His
to
body
him.
feels like a rock.
She was only
Why are you
5'1".
hugging me?
Oh
But
man.
you wanted a hug and you look sad.
Yeah, you're the one that asked for it.
I'm not looking up though.
I'm still not hugging you. I don't want to die.
I'm still not
Please
looking
just
up.
don't hug back.
Wait,
Don't hug back.
No.
You know, you're like that one guy off of One Punch Man that accidentally
He
killed his
is.
brother.
Actually, he is One
Oh
Punch
wait,
Man.
I'm the only one back in town.
One
It's just-
punch buff
She
man.
apparently
He's
she
just,
went with
he's
them
literally
too.
the most
Is that what he
version
looks like?
of One Punch Man.
Is that what he looks like? He's like just bald.
He's a skinny, bald guy that can just one punch everything.
Like
Yeah,
a
because he lost his
I'm
hair.
like a hamster
Like
compared
Kill
to
Bill.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, back in the game.
I'm like a hamster compared to you.
All right. So
I've crawled for so
Several-
long in that.
several minutes
Dungeon.
later, you Drawkill shows up. Cupcake shows up. Now you're all just standing in the middle of town, and everybody in town is just gathered around you,
Why?
watching you.
Oh, because we're
Good
the
to be
freaks.
back, America.
You're the hand. You're the heroes of the realm. You,
Oh, we're not
Stares at celebrities.
yeah, they're your celebrities.
Yay.
What about
Hey,
Israel?
imagine
Is he
being a
just a
celebrity
big
that's like this
guy?
tall.
Ezra's just a really big guy. They've never seen anyone as big as you before.
Hulk.
Or someone as
Smash!
small as
You go to his
me.
torso.
Or someone as small as me.
That hurt my throat, actually.
Yeah, but I can barely hug him even if I'm at his torso.
I'll hold up my sign, I guess.
Don't
I
look
guess-
over up.
Give me
I'll
a-
wave to everybody.
Okay,
Well,
they're
His
leaving you
torso's
alone
like the
for
size of that
They're just
washing
watching
machine,
you.
the thickness of that
So
washing
you,
machine.
so that you guys can interact.
I'm back. Taking care of my bunny children.
Where were you? We needed
So
the boat.
Israel stumbles
I
off
like
the cart. It nearly like tips over as he like slides off the edge.
Okay.
And
I have nothing.
You slide off the back of the cart bounces. The horses look at each other
I have
like,
the realm.
Don't worry,
My wife
people.
thinks
This is
I'm
just their
gonna
muscle
kill
tumor.
for protecting it.
it's Israel, not muscle tumor. What's muscle?
What?
What's muscle?
So what's basically what you are.
Oh, this is muscle right here, right?
Yes.
Then it's gauntlet.
Okay, we'll go with that.
So Israel has learned a lot about magic, but not a lot about biology. That's,
Okay,
Here.
muscle
Squeeze
is
this rock.
so before you
I
flex,
said I don't care.
all that stuff bunching up, that's muscle. It's basically really hardening.
Skin.
Here, if
Yeah,
you squeeze
sure.
this rock and it breaks, that's muscle.
It's made out of like tissue and stuff.
tissue is where you blow your nose.
This guy's
Different tissue.
Let's send him back
Tissue
to
is
school.
skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's bring him back to school.
Yeah.
Can we turn him inside out somehow?
Israel smart, not
Can we turn him inside out somehow?
Who has a teaching degree?
Okay, let's go back to Fort Onion.
Why Fort Onion?
Why do you think I was in a treehouse?
So Israel,
Methods.
tries to like find a weapon he can at least carry on himself. Despite being all strong, he feels naked in a sort of way.
You
So
want
he,
my heavy
like-
base for a little bit? Please don't break it.
it's not a sword. I don't like it. So he like gets a piece of the cart and like peels a plank off and tries to like see if it's sturdy enough to be a sword.
I have
Oh,
a
he-
use
sword.
a tree! Use a tree!
I have a magical sword.
okay, you grab a plank, now you have a long wooden sword.
Alright, so he flicks it like this to see if it'll stand, if it'll hold up well.
Okay,
Breaks in half.
this is a strong piece of wood.
Must be oak, or yeah, oak.
Yeah, it's a really strong paddle of wood.
Okay, let's
Stop.
go back to Fort Onion.
That's what I thought.
I
So
started
that's,
heading back to Fort Onion.
A
Okay.
1d6, right?
I follow.
I am.
Don't scare the
Well, what are we gonna do?
Oh no, it's 1d4.
4. So like unarmed.
Think I get picked up too much.
It's like a bat, it's not really sharp.
Yeah. So a wooden club. I think he needs a great club. So he flicks it around.
On your
for a
way
bit.
back to New Onion, you look at a tree and you see this nice thick branch. And you reach up and break it off.
Thick.
How much does it weigh to him? Like, does it feel like a sword or?
You can't even.
Oh, he's so strong he can't even feel the weight, right?
Think
So
of it
he
this way.
practiced waxing it at a tree.
Ask us how it weighs.
Okay.
Remember,
The
you're
tree
the strongest mortal in the universe.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of
Shut up.
damage.
So this is the tree's circumference,
Dude,
and
just
this
take
is it
the whole
after.
tree.
Like after he hits it, right?
Just shake the whole shake.
Yeah.
Just take the whole tree.
He picks up the tree and uses it as a weapon from now on.
As soon as you break
Pick
the
up a
tree,
mountain.
you hear, "Hey!" And
I'm out.
this green bear steps out of the woods.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
the Lorax next
Hey!
to the trees.
Oh, he places it back in the ground and covers it back up again.
Busted.
Sorry. Sorry.
Leave my forest alone.
Sorry.
The Lorax.
The Lorax
No,
and
it's Beast
Green
Boy.
Bear first.
I have the Borax.
It's bonus bonus.
Yogi Bear.
Do you have any weapons by any chance?
We'll have, like, really
I
loud voice.
voted!
The world is your weapon. Use that rock.
This rock's too small. He breaks the rock with his fingers.
Use a bigger rock.
Use the boulder!
Right, what's the
Someone
biggest
say
rock
pick
you can
up a
find around?
mountain.
He's searching.
Cough, cough.
A boulder.
There's a big.
Here's a
There's a
boulder.
large. There's a
There's a
large
mountain.
boulder.
How big is it, like compared to
Like
like?
a 2-ton boulder.
It's a
All right, he
big
carries it onto his back like an atlas stone and just walks with it.
All right.
Mountain.
So now,
I've already headed off.
now Israel's walking behind you with a large
2-ton
atlas,
boulder.
2-ton boulder on
Please
it.
don't drop
Is
it.
that heavy for
Yeah,
you?
don't drop it
No.
on us.
No.
Strongest mortal in the universe can't lift a mountain.
He does some
Carry
overhead
on!
presses while he walks.
I just like hop in it. Carry on!
Hey Alexa,
No.
play "Pump" by
No,
Valentino
Alexa,
Khan.
Alexa, don't play.
Quit
Alexa.
confusing
Oh,
Alexa.
she betrayed you.
Don't. Stop.
Alexa, play Pump It by the Black Eyed Peas.
Can you stop?
We're gonna get like.
Alexa, stop the music.
Why? Now it's gonna be born.
We're gonna be what's the word? Copyrighted or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's
YouTube's-
that.
Yeah, you.
Yeah,
YouTube
YouTube,
and
you
Twitch.
suck.
Don't
Why did
be
that?
mad at me.
They'll
You say that, don't be mad at me.
they'll flag this video.
Exactly.
Oh.
You've done that to plenty other YouTubers.
So Israel's walking with this giant atlas stone above his head
Yeah,
on the way to.
I'm already ahead of you guys.
You can
I already
easily
left.
hear him
yeah,
100
like,
yards away
Of course, because I got Foxy's.
and stuff.
I'm on the boulder!
I walk faster.
Strongest mortal in the universe.
You get back to New Onion. Reinhardt's just sitting there in the kitchen, just chowing down on a deer.
Hi!
It's got like 4 deer legs, and you walk past, and he just is like,
Right. What I missed.
Ryan, look at your friend!
Right.
you can't bring that into the
Ryan
temple.
Hart.
Yeah, how you gonna bring a
Oh.
boulder into the temple?
He throws it to the side into
Hey, I'm
nowhere.
still on here!
watch your
Oh,
I'm still on here!
Creates an
If she's
earthquake.
still on the
Right, flood, no.
If he throws it,
Flies
she's
off.
gonna be on the bottom by the time it hits.
You know, there's
Get
like.
off the table!
Tran comes forward. He sees you coming home. He's like, "Oh my goodness, what happened to here?"
I am here. I am so big. I'm here. Not
I am
him.
so big. Me, I'm here.
I'm a place.
Oh my god.
Honey, perhaps you should make your way to the council room.
Raven,
Raven.
your wife's talking to you.
Raven, dear, perhaps you guys should make your way to the council room and confer.
I like conferring.
Me too.
Yeah, go. Perhaps you should call your group together and go to the council room
My group?
and confer.
I like where this is going. Come on, group. Let's
All
go
right.
to the council room and
I
confer.
don't follow you.
You're the leader,
Can
obviously.
you get this
Tran
boulder
is-
off of me first?
Can you get this what?
Why is he the leader? She's the
Oh.
smartest.
He
That's
threw
not what
the
I
boulder.
heard.
She was still on it, man.
So Israel tries to walk through the door to the counseling room.
I
His,
confer.
his chest and shoulders hit the
He's the
side,
leader.
so he squats down and goes in sideways.
Israel, get this boulder off of me!
I confer.
Oh, he slaps it off of you.
Thank you!
Elda is the leader of the council because she's the smartest. I'm so second in command of the office.
Okay, I'm going to
The council room?
Yeah.
Yep, the council room is a large, round room with a big.
We're the knights of the round table.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're the knights of the round table. We'll come wherever we're able.
Israel sits down in a chair.
It's like trying to DM for the Three Stooges, except there's 7 of you.
the Seven Stooges.
7 Stooges.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Dibs
6,
on
7,
me,
8.
Curly.
Miscounted.
I got dibs on Curly.
Oh, they're curly.
I take my seat.
I'm not at
Oh, very cool.
at 10th level. I'm not guiding you guys anymore. So you need to do that yourself.
I'm 9th level.
Yeah, she's still 9th level. You should guide her.
Oh, you're 9th level.
Yeah.
I'm at
Okay.
9th level.
She wasn't here to level up.
Maybe you guys should
I'm
figure
a
out what
fourth.
you're gonna do next.
I'm a 4th level.
We should go somewhere.
Stop.
Israel's 9th level.
No adventures.
You haven't
officially
had
been silenced.
you
by the
haven't
council.
had any adventures in the past month except for him.
We haven't?
Apparently
Really?
I haven't.
Holy crap, we should go kill a dragon.
No, we've been doing side quests. We should still go get those diamonds, by the way.
4th level.
Israel has
Yeah.
those diamonds. Like,
He does? Since when?
Yeah, when did you get those diamonds and didn't tell us?
when we got the diamonds after killing the dragon, it's
Which
in our
dragon
inventory.
did we kill?
Other
Like
diamonds. We need more diamonds.
The ice dragon.
So we have
Still need more.
That were-
11,000.
You had them on you.
Had?
Just
we give
lose
them
them?
Had?
Had.
Had.
Past tense, where'd you put them?
Oh.
Oh,
Where'd
no,
you go?
all his
You
stuff
lost it.
got stolen.
We all vote
Oh.
that we never give
Do you
Israel
remember
our
the ship? He was
inventory.
fighting.
I vote.
All of
vote.
them.
All right. Okay, Israel doesn't.
We're going to get diamonds.
Oh.
He lost all of it.
I don't care. He's not. No.
All right, guys, let's go get diamonds. Hi ho, hi ho.
This
Stop.
time,
Off to where we go.
Bust back down
I
in that
can't-
chair.
This
We're not
Shush.
done yet.
this time the mage should hold them. Still don't want everyone
I'm a
losing
clear,
diamonds.
not a mage.
Yeah,
Close, but
Do you
not
remember
mage.
last time we let him hold things?
Sorry.
Time
kinda
to,
blew
it's
up the
time to
whole
be
town.
Okay,
clear.
cleric.
Yeah. Okay! Council, settle the frick down.
Okay.
Shush.
No.
Freaking road cats.
No.
Shush. Just throws them out. Get out.
Do you want
I
me
still
to?
have all my gold.
Okay.
Everyone, quiet! He claps his hands,
Ugh.
and it's ear-piercingly loud.
Shut up.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're promoted.
Ballot.
Okay. Since he lost all our diamonds, you know we're gonna have to like go find some more now. We're gonna have to retrace our steps.
Why don't we
Unless
just
you
go
have the
mining
diamonds still
ourselves?
from the jeweler.
Let's just go mining
Do
ourselves.
you know how long that
That's
you
not
don't?
enough. That's not enough. I left them on the ship.
How much money do I need for transfer to diamonds?
I left my share on the ship. Like we had 4,000.
I believe it was like 30,000.
We only need 4,000.
How much do we have
at
now?
least.
Oh, that's a lot of diamonds.
On the ship, we have 3,000.
But we gotta go get it.
That's all we have.
No, I have 25,000
I have
diamonds.
6,000.
Not 900.
Diamonds.
2,597.
We're talking about diamonds.
What about
I have
diamonds?
3,000.
How much
If you have
diamond?
25,000, we don't need to do anything.
I mean,
How much gold worth we have in diamonds right now? We only have 3,000 gold worth.
In diamonds, not
I got
gold.
3,400.
Because gold you have to buy
Oh,
diamonds
that's
with.
yeah, how much gold do we have to
I have, like,
so we can buy diamonds?
It's books.
And you have to find somebody that has that much in diamonds as well.
So each
We're gonna find a
diamond,
precise
from
person.
what I remember, cost 1,000 gold.
I have 114 gold on me.
I have
2,500.
Israel has a wooden
I
plank.
have
320 on me, but I have 650 altogether.
I have 3,400.
That's just mine.
We also have the treasury.
It doesn't say.
Yeah,
And the
I have
taxes.
2.
Yes, but if you use the treasury and taxes for diamonds, the city will
Yeah, that's true.
Not be too happy.
die and not be too happy.
How much do we have
Amber.
altogether? Calculated out.
I have 2,597.
Okay.
I don't have money.
I got 3,490.
Let's add this on the calculator.
You don't have any money.
We need 7,000 diamonds.
That's great.
That's a lot of gold.
Thing is, we're only allowed to carry 500 on us.
500 gold.
How much did you get?
Do we need 7,000 diamonds or 7,000 in diamonds?
In diamonds.
Okay.
Oh, that's a different
And
story.
we have 3,000 right now, right?
Yeah,
in
3,000 in
diamonds.
diamonds.
We need 4,000 more.
That's easy.
So,
Don't you still have that stash
mine
on
and
your ship?
Hunter's combined is 6,080.
Which was like 20,000 or
Okay.
something? Where did you use that?
Wait, what?
Your
My gold
stash on
stash?
your ship? Yeah.
I haven't used that.
I forgot how much was on it.
I think it's like 27,000. Okay, so basically, we got the money for it. We just gotta find a location.
Yeah.
Go back to that Hobbit town. Unless the guy moved.
I mean, Mango does go.
We
Yeah,
did.
he
Didn't we
left
just?
town.
Yeah. Didn't we just help that town? And we have to go. And then Mango said he'd help us if we got him back inside.
Yeah, he gave us the box, remember?
Yeah.
With that
What if he?
weird side quest.
What if we got? What if we went to talk to him about stuff? He is a
Oh
traveler.
yeah, he gave us the box to give to that other guy. And that's how we got kidnapped. He owes us.
He
We're going
doesn't.
back to Mango.
Why do you
I say we go
let
back to Mango.
Tracer fall?
We have to find him now. Where's he moved?
Probably still be in the town.
I mean, isn't that his main selling point?
Yeah.
Well, he has other
He was
places.
only in Quard for 3 days.
Oh, that's true.
That was months ago.
Probably in another
We could try to
country.
attract him to Valinor.
We could try to attract him to New Onion. It is a new city, new people. Different people to sell wares to.
We don't have a thing. We don't have a list.
What you remember about Mango is that he goes where those trees are.
Trees?
The
Magic
trees that are planted.
Yeah, the rift trees or whatever they're
Rift
called.
trees.
Yep.
We don't have one of those.
What if they plant them?
Stop. Well, I mean, that's better than my idea.
But I don't know how to find a rift tree.
I was gonna say steal it,
Just cuts it down.
cut it down,
That kills a
We
tree.
don't
Have
need
him
to cut
carry
it
it.
down.
Yeah, just rip it from the roots. and
rip
just-
it up from the roots, and then take it back to.
That'd be
And
stealing.
then when we're
though,
done
right?
with it, we take it back.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
borrowing.
it's not stealing. It's borrowing with interest.
Oh wait,
Borrow-
we're. We don't know where any other rift trees are.
No.
Let's get a map.
No what? A map of every rift tree.
Well, if
Well, what
there's any.
cities do we know that has diamonds?
We gotta find a mining town, I guess. Or something.
What was that one mining town we were gonna go in like ages ago? Remember?
Yeah. Isn't there another mining town?
We were supposed to like fight some creatures there when we were still like level 5 and 6, and we never went there.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
And I've lost my map.
Oh,
So
well, time to imagine a new city.
So should we just create a map?
Well, we could always make a new map of where we've been.
Yeah, where we been? Yeah, just down.
I mean, we don't have an actual visual map for us, which we should have had the whole time.
My map is basically just a straight line.
Honestly, I think we should probably.
we know that Falinor's up here and Ballast is here
Yep.
and Quard is down here.
That's pretty much.
And over here is where the city of elves is, because I can never remember
Hyrule?
the name of your Hyrule is. And then this is kind of the Badlands just above it.
Yeah, I
where
thought
the,
we were supposed
where
to
the
go there.
barbarians came from.
Is there a city in the Badlands?
I don't remember.
And over here, right here, is where the furry city is.
Furries?
The one he
Zootopia.
blew up.
They probably rebuilt it by now.
Because you blew it up.
I paid them off.
You blew it up.
You guys are all out in there, me.
But there's an
Yeah.
ocean between.
So why would we need a map?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I cannot find my map. I made it like
It looks like that dog off the family.
like
It's like Brian.
the third week, and then I lost it.
Let's
If
go.
we had one of those big pieces of paper, we could probably draw a new map.
We have any paper?
I think Joe got a paper.
Alright, we create a map.
We have a better paper.
I'm down to draw it.
If Israel were to draw
Yeah,
it,
you
it'd be
draw.
like all scribbled.
We got the.
Just a
You got the
itty
anime
bitty
artist down,
pencil
painting and all
and
that.
itty bitty paper.
Don't draw it in Japanese though. I can't read it.
I won't.
Hey, then we're the
Starts
side.
writing in Japanese.
So Fort Onion can literally be like an onion city.
The
And
hard part.
Yeah, our best food is onions.
That's why you okay.
I know. It's okay.
So we
Mommy
know,
with the visual.
we know that there's a coastline up here at the top.
Okay.
Falinor sits on the coast, and right next to Falinor is New Onion.
Falinor's on the coast.
To the west, 30 miles to the west.
F-A-L-A-N-O-R-E.
30 miles to the west of Falinor, there's a massive forest.
Down here was New Onion. We're still on New Onion.
The forest is the
Oh,
Verstadt.
I think I added some visuals on it.
How you spell onion?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We made a little joke with the U.
Continue. All right. After New Onion.
So, after New Onion's right next to it, and then about 30 miles to the west of Valinor,
Over here.
right against the cliffs, is a massive forest. And then the entire continent from the cliffs is encircled by a large mountain range.
Okay, can
So,
you,
like-
can you do that? I was busy drawing crappy mountains.
So,
We got Valinor.
Okay, we got Valinor, New Onion.
And the coast right here.
Yes.
And the cliffs.
Right next to us.
okay, and then completely encircling the continent around the rim of the continent is a large mass of mountains.
Okay.
Okay, and the Verstadt is about 30 miles to the west, and the Verstadt is a large
From where?
forest.
Valinor or New Onion?
30 miles to the west of Valinor
Oh, it's not over here.
is a large forest that
Let's
goes
make a
right
compass.
up to the base of the mountains.
Okay. Make colors. East. West. South.
East.
West.
There we go.
Was that so hard?
Yes.
Oh,
30 miles west from Valinor
is the
is.
forest.
Oh, it's like JD's drawing
These
it.
are good trees.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. They look like broccolis.
Trees are
It
broccoli.
looks like an explosion. Doesn't
Looks
it?
like popcorn.
Looks like you're really, really hungry. Is that why you're talking about food so much?
Yes, it's an explosion.
Is that the Verstadt?
Yeah, I said broccoli, and then I said onion.
Oh, I thought it was like something about yeast.
So
Broccoli,
kind of
yeast,
like
and
that.
cheese.
That is
Oh, that
definitely
sounds
what we
good.
have.
Want me to copy this down?
Cheese and broccoli.
This is like the best concept
That's
ever.
for sure
No,
100% what we have, right?
That and Oreos.
Totally.
What?
Is that what we have?
No, Oreos and milk.
Oreos, peanut
Back
butter,
here,
and
milk.
milk.
Sorry, I stole that.
Oh.
I want to try it. Cheesecake.
Pringles.
What?
I have Pringles.
Oh, this.
I hate cheesecake.
I don't. I mean,
Does
I
that make sense
I
to you
love
now?
cheesecake, but I'll eat it like once in a while. So
Okay,
I
this is
don't
The
north.
whole time we've been in a
North,
crescent.
I
east.
like
Is the what?
This whole time we've been in like a crescent
Oh,
shape.
sinners.
Yeah.
You don't like cheesecake?
So this is north, east, southwest, right?
Hold on.
That's fine.
No.
It's
You don't
the
have
same thing as a
funnel
churro.
cake?
No, it's upside down.
It's basically the same thing as a churro.
There you go.
Kind of like a Cheerio, but it's
A what?
Cheerio.
a funnel cake.
That is a
Giant.
unicorn?
Yep, you're eating.
That's the miniature version of the map.
All of you are
That's
15
awesome.
or younger.
I just
Except for
needed a
you.
better
You
visual.
guys.
Do you like my
Sorry.
unicorn?
I keep asking JD. Keep telling JD she knew what I was
No,
talking
the unicorn.
Let me feel it.
So we don't have to deal with kids.
And these are the cliffs right here, right?
Mine's so stiff.
The line on the bottom is the cliffs. Let me see.
Nuts.
Let me see if you've got it upside down.
Yeah.
So yes, these are the cliffs.
So
These are the
we
mountains.
got introduced.
Okay.
This is the Verstadt right here. There is forest along the mountains all the way around in the crescent.
If
And
you can
then,
get the
You just don't-
cities down, then I can copy on the bigger one.
and then
You look like
This
a
is
really
Valinor.
bad boy unicorn.
I have
Just so we can have a better accurate map. I was like, what's going on?
It's like you see this unicorn. What?
So it's because you're you.
Sierra, she's making fun of me and I don't know why.
It's a droopy bad boy unicorn.
You're the new Grease unicorn.
All in favor of an 18 plus Dungeons and Dragons campaign?
Yes.
Me.
Me. You're not 18.
What?
Oh.
What?
Me.
Wait, what?
What?
I'm a year away of becoming 18.
So close.
Yes.
So
They said
far.
something about a new D&D thing.
Whoosh.
That's all I caught.
new 18 and older.
Yeah.
I'm in.
No, you're not.
Maybe like
You
3
guys are
years from now.
18.
I got 2 years.
Yeah.
I got 2 years in
I turned 19 in June.
I turned 21 this year.
I turned.
Good for you.
I turned 19 in May.
Now you can drink
really
if you want.
don't.
That's
I
a scary
turned to
thought.
dust this year.
Tree slips are present.
It looks so good.
Dude, I'm just drawing waves.
Those are good looking waves.
Thanks.
And the coast is like north, right? Beyond the mountains. Or
You haven't been beyond the
How does
mountains.
that fit
so where's the coast go? Is it on the sides of the cliffs? Like
It's near Valinor.
so this is the cliffs right here and this is the coast.
Valinor sits right on the edge of the cliffs.
I just did this, so it's the coast.
So, where are we going for
Oh.
diamonds again?
We don't know yet.
We're
We're
still
still in the
building the
council.
map.
You need to pay attention.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
I
Thank
know,
you
I
for
know.
telling her that.
I was thinking about cheesecake. Shut up.
Calm down, Hunter. I
Yeah,
promise.
you
And
wish
they'll
you
turn
were
out
awesome.
we're trying to
Stories were
Chinese
told,
food.
maps were drawn.
Unicorn. You're a unicorn.
We're really close.
I can barely see it.
Where's its neck?
Or U-turn.
I'm a U-turn?
U-turn.
I'm a U-turn.
Luther?
Your name mixed with unicorn.
You're a humicorn?
Unicorn.
I'm a Hungus.
What do you expect?
I'm a
Pencil.
human Pegasus. I'm a Hungus.
Careful.
Israel walks around to
I
find
also couldn't
some
find his neck.
weapons that fit him at all.
Because he has things.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like some steel weapons.
nice squirrel you got there.
Woof.
Yeah.
This is a very hard map. That'll work.
It looks
Does the
like
sword fit
you
him in any way, or is
exploded
it
the
like
entire
really
continent.
small to his hand?
All the swords are small.
Like it just erupted in flames and now we're stuck.
Yeah, we are.
We're stuck in the ring of fire, eh?
Dust mountains.
Ah.
Down.
And the
As the
flames.
flames went higher.
Alright, any more cities we gonna add?
What about
Unicorn.
Probably.
Valnor, New Onion, we also have
Dallas?
Unicorn.
Niverstan, which is just right here. Well, just right here. Okay.
The and the Verstad is the forest that you just escaped from.
Alright.
V-E-R-S Stad, like VR Stad.
I say
Hey, go, go.
that would be so fun.
Verstadt.
Then we could say words that we can't say here.
D-A-T-D.
Coco's
No.
glary down.
Verstadt. Verstadt.
Stad. So that's the forest we escaped from right here. And anything else? And
How do you see that? How do you
Ballast
see
is right here, right?
I see it, bud.
Ballast is 3 days journey south of there.
So it's past the coast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
You gotta
tough
get
on the map.
you gotta get on a boat and sail south for 3 days
There we go.
to get to Ballast.
Make your choice.
Just makes a huge map.
It is a large.
MAP.
It is a large map. I should get a piece of poster board and draw it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll have to do that this week.
I'm not a map drawer. I'm more of anatomy, so.
I'm
Guys,
more of an
there's a
anatomy,
crappy
too.
map.
Whoa, hey.
Oh, sorry.
It's not a map, it's a crap. No, it's not a crap,
I
it's
have
a
a
map.
travel sized one too.
Travel sized map. Pocket map.
Yep, I'm
Pocket monster. Pocket monsters.
Yes.
High five.
Go.
Hi.
I'm the man.
Goofy.
Goofy stares down.
Goofy!
Hi, Goofy looks down.
Okay.
Goofy the pocket puppy.
So you don't know where to get diamonds? That's one of your what are your priorities?
What
Diamonds.
are
We
our
need
priorities?
diamonds.
We need diamonds.
My priority
What are
is
your-
diamonds.
What are your
That's not really
goals?
a
What are your
priority,
goals
that's more
as a group?
Besides diamonds,
Well,
what are we
what?
aiming for?
We have to make it a priority.
I don't know what else we were aiming for.
So Israel
We have
lost
to get
it.
our old characters back, and we have to go find out. We should get our characters back first.
Yeah, let's get our old characters back. They were so much fun to play.
Who remembers Duros?
I don't like myself. I want to be someone else. Let's make that my
Hi.
first
Why do you
priority.
think I'm here?
Hi, Ems. She hopped up.
Honestly, if you
She
think about it, you guys have
and
done a
she
lot of
bumped
these
it.
characters.
Yeah, but my rogue's still better.
Coco's like, it's because she
That's not the
goes
point.
like-
Made up a
You
lot
guys
of
are ditching characters that have. That's
I'm not
basically-
necessarily
That you
ditching my
pretty much
character.
be saying you're gonna go towards your road. You're not
If we
gonna
get-
go for the
I'm not
You're-
necessarily gonna ditch
You're
my
abandoning
character.
characters that you are building for characters that you've already built.
I'm more of
I don't even
gonna
know your
trade off
characters.
with
I have
my
to get to know new people, and I'm
I'm
bad
more
at
of gonna
that.
trade off with my characters so they're equally balanced instead of one
I
of
got.
these overpowered.
No, think about it. If we get our own characters, they can help us fight Hocus.
Multiple personality disorder?
Yeah, right.
Israel is looking to
Something
go
like
back
a human
home,
woman,
to
a half
the
elf
Empire,
woman turns
Who's
into
gonna
and somehow
fair
take
traits here.
that
Oh,
over, start a
alright,
revolution.
Shara was
Man, Fox, more like a boy Fox.
But
Like
he needs to get his
half
stuff back. He needs to get his
She was
sword and
half
stuff.
cat, right?
Gold, diamonds needed. Because it's 100 miles north, like over
Yeah, I
100
was
miles.
half cat.
Hundreds of
Half cat,
miles.
half wolf.
It's a big continent that the whole empire rules over. In fact, I think I have a bit of lore.
Are you drawing maps for me?
No, not yet.
You can't do that. You can't say where your stuff is. That's the DM's job.
Oh, I was just like trying to like.
I mean, in your own book, in your own world, in your own on your own universe, you can do whatever you
I
want.
was just like giving some ideas, but like maybe a bit of backstory on what.
I already know where your character's from.
Yeah.
I already created that. I already made that.
My priority is that characters stuff. I'm gonna attack.
Unless your story matches with the story I already have, or can easily be fit into the story I already have,
I'm trying to like make it fit into the story to see if it works.
it's not going to work on this map.
So lost diamonds in the Verstad.
You also lost your pouch. Has all your stuff in it. You know where that's at. You know
Yeah.
who's got it anyway. You also lost your sword. You know where that's at, for the most part.
It's underwater in the cistern, right? Anything up here that we know of, or is it uncharted?
That's uncharted.
What about ballast?
Ballast is far to the
Or
south.
where are you?
So
Why don't
yeah,
we go
there's a new
chart
continent.
those?
There's another continent.
So
instead of focusing on the diamonds? 'Cause we really
Exploration. Let's
have
do
no
that.
other places we know about, and all we've been focusing on is the main cities. And basically, D&D is meant to explore.
She's got a point.
so this is all uncharted right here. This and beyond.
It shows.
I'm just saying, we've really have not had a break for a bit. Like seriously, all we've been doing is fighting. We have not explored any more of the map. Maybe we can find different things that could help us.
I can do
Israel
exploring.
agrees. Except he didn't hear the meta or out of character part.
We were ignore that, but
Yeah.
Let's go exploring.
What are you talking about?
what meta stuff?
I don't know. My English is not working.
I say let's go see what's out there.
Yeah, let's
Jacob's
explore.
about to
That's
throw
why
his
help us
pistol up
level
his
up. I
I
need to
don't
level
know. The
up.
last time we tried to take a vacation, we got kidnapped.
Well, that's something we have to think about.
Twice.
But
Israel decides, alright, we should go adventure. At least that's my opinion.
Huh?
like a lot of uncharted area. I'm just saying.
There is.
We should explore. That sounds like fun.
What if we find diamonds? That's another thing.
Oh,
This there.
Right, I didn't need a vacation.
Israel asks what are these diamonds for, because he's never
can't-
knew about the
I
old
can't.
characters and whatnot.
From what I know, not meta knowledge.
See that giant crystal castle that's sitting over there by New Onion? It's dead. And in order to restart it,
Need diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
it fell,
That's how
it
we
fell
get our
from the
characters.
sky.
That's how we
It
get
fell
our
from the
real
sky a
characters.
couple months ago. This lady came out and told us that she was out of energy.
We need diamonds to power it up and defrost our characters.
Well, let's go explore then.
yay, exploring.
Lord!
Who are these people? Why do we need to buy
It's
them?
just blood.
Oh no, you have to roll CP
None of us
lands.
technically know who they are,
Matrix.
so.
Oh, sorry,
Goofy.
Goofy.
Well, my bird did not
You had
have
a
a
heart
successful
attack.
landing.
What happened?
Aw.
What happened? What happened?
Yeah, every
We
single time.
found the
So
death.
every single time my bird, since
Yeah.
he's kind of,
This bird, yeah, this griffin
another
flew
halfling
down
in
out of
there.
the sky and just crashed into the
Halflings
ground.
he has to roll
Together.
every single time.
I'm
when it
breaking
lands,
him out.
'cause-
That's my favorite part of the game right now. Is rolling for blood to land.
Remember that one time you actually landed really nice?
Yeah,
No,
that was
it was-
beautiful.
And then
That
all of a
was
sudden you
amazing.
hopped down
I was
him
so
and he's
proud.
like,
That was
"Whoosh!"
amazing.
I was so proud.
That one
Then
moment.
you hopped on him and he went, "Whoosh!"
11:16. We're wasting time, so we should.
Let's go. We know we have a map. You know
have a
where we're
map?
heading.
No, we
This
don't.
is like
Sort of know where we're
Hundred-
heading.
Lord.
I mounted
the-
Odin. and
Let's
started
all
exploring.
rest for the night because he only has 2 hit points.
yeah, you want this guy to protect you and tank all the damage so you can kill the people that
Alright,
attack
let's
you
I
guys.
can handle
I don't
myself,
want
thank
to
you.
take.
Cuddle
We're the tank in
Blueberry!
the party.
Let's relax in our town for a bit, then we can head off like any sensible people. And hope.
Wait, Blue, can we hunt?
What's sensible about us?
I'm going back to my tower,
That means we're killing everyone.
my room in the tower, so I
So you're
can
gonna
rest.
take a few days
Go
to
kill
equip
a
yourselves.
bunny.
What are you
Yes.
equipping? What are you equipping?
She has bunny children. If we go and hunt bunnies, she's gonna be mad at us.
They're
Let's
very
kill
good
squirrels.
archmen.
I'll eat
Arch
a
bunny.
Don't
squirrel.
worry,
Yes.
those bunnies will hunt you back.
They will
Blue,
hunt you.
Blue. Would squirrels
They're all
work?
We
clothed
raised
in
good
elven
children.
armor.
Would
We did.
squirrels work?
I guess squirrels can work.
I'm gonna go eat a squirrel.
Well, let's see what shops are here. We have money we can spend. Let's see if we can equip ourselves some things, because we're probably running low on supplies.
That's weird. Spending money in my own town.
Hey, it happens.
Oh,
It's like, hey, we
giant
owe this
psycho.
town. We should have paid.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take this TV.
So
We pay in a shop, which goes in the tax.
let's start over here. Dropkill. What equipment are you
So we
gonna?
spend it on more
So you're
stuff.
going on this expedition. It's an expedition.
This is the
What
first time.
equipment are you going to equip yourself with?
I'm keeping my
Everything
magic
that
sword
I have,
used for hunting elves.
except my money.
Everything you
guess-
have except for your money. Okay, so
I don't have any money.
I'm gonna take my
I have legit nothing.
right.
crossbow.
I'm talking about. Are you going to purchase new equipment?
Oh.
Do you want a winter coat? Do you want rope?
Just to go under my
Do
fish
you
armor.
want a grappling hook? Do
I'm
you
furry.
want lockpicks? Do you want a jeweler's
Lockpicks
box?
would
Do
be a good
you
idea.
want a
I'm gonna go look at some new swords.
I'm gonna go look in the smith shop.
Alright. What are you looking for?
Dual swords.
Dual swords? Okay. Dual swords can be created for
Are
you.
you getting rid of your elvish swords?
Yeah, they're not that strong. They're just normal swords, basically. They're actually 2 different swords.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
your elvish
good with
sword
them.
is
Should have
magic.
turned
Is
to
it
this
magical?
page.
I haven't used them forever.
You should start using it.
I'm probably just gonna sell my crossbow
It's
because I
just a
never
relic.
use it. I don't need it.
You only protect the
A lot
entire
of my
town.
armor and equipment's low level. I just need to see if I can get better.
Okay.
The entire city.
Are you looking for long swords, short swords,
Long swords.
scimitars, rapiers, long swords?
No,
Bad.
Okay. Dual long swords of good quality will be 15 pieces each, so it's 30 gold pieces. And if you wield them one in each hand, it's 1d8 slashing. If you wield them two-handed, they're 1d10.
Okay. I will purchase them.
Okay.
Yeah, purchase.
All right. 2 swords. Anything else?
I think that's good for now.
Okay. Have you guys ever looked at the adventuring gear?
No.
No.
I am the
Okay. I'll just read it real quick.
Okay.
Apicus, acid, alchemist fire, antitoxin, backpack, ball bearings, barrel, basket, bedroll, bell, blanket, block and tackle, which is like a pulley system. Books, bottles, buckets, caltrips, candle, chain, chalk, chest, climber's kit, clothes, crowbar, fishing gear, flask, grappling hook, hammer, like a normal hammer with a hot hammer. Healer's kit,
Like something red brown.
holy symbols, holy water, hourglass, hunting traps, ink,
Happened.
pen, jug, ladder, lamp,
I would like
lanterns,
these stuff.
lock, magnifying glass, manacles, mess kit, mirror, oil,
No oil.
paper, parchment, perfume, pick, python, poison, pole, pot, potion of healing,
Ryan.
iron pot,
Really?
potion of healing, pouch, quiver, ram, rations, robes, rope, sack, scale, sealing wax, shovel, signal whistle, signet ring, soap, spellbook, spikes, spyglass, tent, tinderbox, torch, vial, water skin, whetstone. So there's all those different things
What's
that
in the healer's kit?
healer's kit comes with it's like a first aid kit, and you can use that instead of your magic, and it heals. You can use it to stabilize a creature to 0 hit points, or you can heal it your wisdom medicine check number of hit points.
Can I trade my crossbow for? What's a long range weapon that does more than 1d6 damage?
More than you can carry.
A long sword that does more than 1d6 damage.
No, a
No,
crossbow.
Crossbow.
It does 1d6 damage. Is there anything that's
Like
long
a
range
long-
that does more than 1d6?
You could do a longbow. I think that does 1d8. Let's see. Longbow. Heavy crossbow
How much
does
it?
1d10. But it's two-handed and it takes a round to load it.
What does a spear do?
Spear?
How much?
Dude, they have a training.
Spear.
Are you calling me out?
My armor was complete.
Spear is a 1d6 weapon. Thrown, its range is 20 feet to 60 feet. So 20 feet is the creature has to be at least 20 feet away to throw it. 60 feet is the furthest away it can be, and it's a versatile weapon. So if you use it two-handed, it does 1d8 damage instead of 1d6.
So my sword of wary is also a long sword, right? My sword of wary.
Yeah, your sword
Yeah, it's a long
where
sword,
is a
okay.
long sword, which is 1d8 unless you're wielding it two-handed. Then it's 1d10.
Wait, it's 1d10
If
do wield?
you're wielding it two-handed,
So I have my long sword and then sword of wary.
then they're 1d8.
Oh, okay. And then two-handed is a
1d10.
okay. Mm. How much defense does my shield give me? One.
Plus 1.
Is there any other shield that gives me more?
You could buy a magical shield,
Can't get a magical shield.
like hers.
No, I already have enough magical items. I guess I'll just keep what I have.
Alright, does anybody want to equip anything more than what they've got?
I want to go to
can
the
I-
magic
I want a
shop.
crossbow.
You gonna go to the what?
The magic shop.
Magic shop. What are you looking for?
Something better.
Do you want a regular hand crossbow or a heavy crossbow, Jason?
Head crossbow takes a round to reload and it's two-handed.
I want a light crossbow.
Okay. So that will be for a crossbow and
No way, I can't get anything. I'll have good money. I can give you some.
Hey Raven, did you take the belt of Dwarven Kind? Because Israel
You had
had
the-
discarded those.
Dwarf took it,
I got a pencil.
I think.
What about the crossbow?
What about the Spear of Dragon?
You were telling me about it.
so it'll be 80 gold pieces for a crossbow and 40 bolts.
40 bolts. Okay. Alright.
Uh-oh.
I need a pencil and an eraser.
I need a ditch an item.
I'm gonna give Jason
Clean up
an 80.
Gonna use it for that hood.
Alright. Okay, so now he has a
What?
heavy
I
light
carry my
crossbow.
bag, so
40 bolts. How many,
You want my
I
staff?
don't even know how many bolts I have.
I don't really count ammunition, but you,
I don't want to hold
if you say you pay for it, I don't.
Don't really care.
I already have.
Can I look at that?
What magical items are there?
Where's my DM's guide?
Oh, right here.
No dolls.
Searching through town. So there's several scrolls that you can purchase in the scroll shop. He also has the owner of the scroll shop has a couple of ion stones. These are stones that will grant you a boon. You just toss them into the air and they kind of circle around your head, and they can grant you a boon. Several different varieties of those. There is a very nice shield. It's a wooden shield, but it appears to have several holes poked in it. The owner of the shop says that it is a shield of missile attraction. When people shoot weapons around you, the bolts and arrows are attracted to the shield instead of you. You can have any scroll made for pretty much any spell that's in the book.
Do they have any enchanted items or enchanted like weapons or anything?
Enchanted weapons.
Or staffs?
There's a staff of withering
What does that mean?
and a staff of the woodlands. Staff of withering has 3 charges, regains 1d3 charges daily at dawn. The staff can be wielded as a magic quarterstaff. On a hit, it deals normal damage, and you can expend 1 charge to deal an extra 2d10 necrotic damage to the target. In addition, the target must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution savings throw or have disadvantage for an hour on any ability check or savings throw that uses strength or Constitution.
What about woodlands?
That would definitely work
Staff
on
of the
dimes.
Woodlands. It's a +2 quarter staff. While holding it, you have +2 to spell bonus to spell attack rolls as well. Staff has 10 charges for the following properties and regains 1d6 + 4 per day at dawn. If you expend the last charge, you roll a 20. If you roll a 1, the staff disintegrates. You can use an action to spend one or more of the staff charges to cast the following spells: Animal Friendship, Awaken, Bark Skin, Locate Animals or Plants, Speak with Animals, Speak with Plants, or Wall of Thorns.
I'm gonna get that one.
Okay, it's 12,000 gold pieces.
Well, never mind. I own the city. I should get it for free.
Gives me that for free.
Roll a persuasion check.
Sweet.
17.
18, 19, 20,
Alright.
22.
22. That is not he's not going to give it to you for free.
Wow.
But I will give you a discount. I'll give you 40% off.
Which is 40% of
8,000. I'll give it to you for 8,000. Or I've got this staff for 2,000. It's the staff of the Python.
What does that do?
And throw this staff on the ground, and it will turn into a snake, a giant snake.
How much is that?
2,000.
2,000, right? You need to get more gold first. I'm not carrying that much on me.
Why is it so expensive?
It's magical. Magic things cost a lot.
Well, I know what I'm getting. What about you guys?
I already got what I wanted.
He's gonna go ask around
I need
the
to get more gold
blacksmith
first, so I guess.
or the junkyard. So he goes to the junkyard. If there's a junkyard in the city, is there?
No, not
500.
really.
How much is it?
They're really,
Can't carry 2,000 on
the
me.
city of Falinor
Too
is
short to
really
carry that much.
built in kind of a natural setting, and they use their resources and reuse their resources.
Oh.
So they recycle a lot.
They recycle almost everything.
So he goes to the blacksmith shop and asks, "You guys have an absolutely massive, unwieldy weapon that you could just discard away?"
What do you want?
A giant maul or a sword.
No.
How much will it cost to make a giant sword?
Why would you want a giant sword?
So it's durable enough. When I swing it, I'm scared weapons might break on
To make something like that, you wouldn't, even if you wouldn't be able to wield it well. You'd be at a serious disadvantage to hit anything with it.
I've always wielded or swung unwieldy weapons.
Sure, we can make you an unwieldy weapon.
Well, unwieldy as in terms of great weight to it that no regular human can carry.
We can make you a weapon to your specifications.
Right.
This is gonna turn.
How much would it cost to make a sword weighing around a quarter ton?
Why would you want that?
He's the strongest
If he-
one. Just lift a mountain.
Dude, just take your boulder.
Get the boulder.
You know, he needs a
So
weapon.
a great
No, just
sword
punch a hole in the
costs
boulder and
6
use it as a
pounds.
hammer.
Will you do the math for me? If a great sword costs, or if a great sword weighs 6 pounds,
Okay, I'll do the math.
divide that by 500.
500.
By 500.
The math.
This is already not going
So
on.
0.012 and 6
No.
pounds divided by 500.
500 divided by 6,
You're gonna have to go
Is
kill
what?
the dragons. Take all the money.
83 gold.
83 times 50.
Times 50.
What? 4,000.
4,166.
Just take your boulder.
That's like 3
0.66
times more than what
infinite.
you have.
It's from nature and it's cheap.
So
Just
4,000.
around
Use it as a
4,500 gold for that much metal.
hammer.
Never mind. I'll just use beholders.
Go that way.
You're gonna use beholders.
Yes, because
Okay.
Go this way.
He's
Well-
using beholders.
beholders.
This.
Okay, wait. Israel kind of tries to think, right? He tries to think. And,
It doesn't work for you. Thinking just is not your strong suit.
Sorry,
If I had a nickel for that's me. Have one
Try something. I like it.
I've had one nickel.
nickel.
Yep, thinking man. Okay.
Okay, he
And
asks just for a regular great sword, a large size.
Okay. They bring out this great sword and you. They hand it to you. You just kind of.
Is it like a toothpick to him?
You can barely feel it in your hands.
Okay, what's the size comparison for him? Because his previous.
Are you gonna give up on this, or am I just gonna have to?
He's trying to find a weapon.
Go!
let's just go.
Okay, I'll use my
Alright,
bar.
then
Yeah,
patiently-
You're backing me into a corner here. I have two choices. I can give you what you want, which is not gonna be effective, or I can give you what's gonna be effective, but it's not what you want. You're too strong
back to my
to.
tower.
You're too strong to
Sleep.
care
Good
at
night.
this point what weapon you have.
all right, a normal great sword in large size.
A normal
A normal large. Wait.
Clench it.
Okay, a large great sword used that Goliath used.
You got it in your hand. That's a normal large great sword of
It's
cutting.
a small, medium, large.
It's small. It's an extra
Take the sword
small.
and leave!
It's an extra
Go.
small double
Go!
XL.
Go! Get out of here!
We're
Get
bringing
out!
her.
We need to do things.
Okay.
This is our extra small
It's
double XL.
11:30. Let's go.
Just doesn't totally on us. Get out of here!
Okay.
Let's go.
Come
Worse than my mother.
Come on
Worse than my mother.
Are you with him?
Yes!
Don't bring him back.
We won't.
We will attempt to never bring him back.
I was gonna give you a discount, but no. Full price.
Full charge
You got
for
me
him.
confused.
Full charge him!
Full charge him. We own the city. He doesn't.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. He's a guest here.
Alright, can you pay for it?
Double
It's
charge
50
him. Triple.
No.
16.
Why not?
Nobody wants to pay for you.
I'm not
For
gonna
your
pay.
stuff.
I
I'm
can't
not
even pay
paying
for mine.
4,000 gold
You
for a
lost all
sword
our
that's
diamonds. We're
probably
not
not
paying
gonna
for your
work.
stuff.
Yeah.
Either A, take the sword, or don't take it.
Just use your fist.
Oh, okay, he's
You
gonna
have
use his
the giant.
Sorry,
You're the
legit.
strongest person
We're
in the
going.
world.
We're exploring now.
Alright, we're exploring
Let's
now.
all sleep because we haven't.
Yeah, I need to sleep.
Okay.
I need to get some
Tapping on
stuff
neck.
back. I used suggestion.
Several days go by. He's now up to full hit points.
Oh, yay.
And you have gathered the items which you wish to use on your journey.
I need to ditch a magical item.
Israel
I'm
just
gonna get rid of my
has normal
staff
clothes
dimension door
from
and
the
leave it at the
armory.
tower.
Okay, your staff of
So
dimension
now I have
doors
3
staying
items.
at
I
the
had
tower.
4 and I didn't realize
I
it.
have 0 items.
But now I have 3.
Which 3 do you have?
I have my shoes and the magic sword and the staff of flying.
Alright, so you set out on your journey.
Finally.
Who has the map?
Oh, I'm like.
It's my character sheets.
Swiper!
No,
Swiper, stop swiping.
We should make a live action movie.
You should.
Yes!
Do a live action Diego.
Yeah!
Okay, here's the
Go
map.
Diego, go!
Yeah.
With more action and
So
Nathan
where should we
Drake.
explore? Like north of Valinor,
Well,
around this
we're in it.
area?
We're in
those
New
trees?
Onion. We should go north of
Those mountains?
Valinor. Oh wait,
So one. Oh, man.
we should go northwest. North?
West. Which one's east?
No.
Where's west?
Northwest.
Let's go west.
No,
Let's go
northeast.
east.
Northeast. We're going northeast. Northeast. What do you think?
East.
East. I'm following you. You're the leader.
Okay, fine.
I'm
Okay,
voting you
so
in,
we have
remember?
our directions.
I voted you in.
Is there a trail like this? Like, is there a trail that splits up?
There's no
trail.
exploration, no trails. Nobody goes.
Nobody goes.
Nobody goes
Falmouth.
beyond.
Well, we're about to.
We're about to
We're about to go where no man has gone before.
to explore
New worlds, new civilizations.
So
People
northwest, right?
People don't come back from there.
Well,
We're gonna come
I
back.
thought people don't come back from the northwest.
People don't come back from anywhere but south.
All right, we're going
People
to
leave.
northeast.
These are dangerous. These are dangerous woods, and nobody's ever told us what's beyond them.
Well,
If it's dangerous, that
I
means
say-
Let's go!
let's go.
What do you think, wise leader? Northeast, northwest.
Northwest or northeast?
Let's go southeast.
So into the coast, just
jump
walking.
off
We're
of
just
the
gonna walk.
I'm down to
Everybody's
jump off
walking
a
in
cliff and
different
everything.
directions. Oh,
Okay, wait, let me
crap.
see the directions.
Okay,
Let her have the map.
so
She's the
you have your
wisest.
directions. You can either go northwest, northeast,
East, and that's about it.
west. Wait, this is also controlled, I think. Wait, no, right here.
Let's do northwest.
So pretty much you get about 10,
Over here.
20 miles out, and
Alrighty then, we're going northwest.
northwest.
Yes.
Yeah,
Towards
okay.
the
Towards Rastad, like around here, right? Towards that direction.
in the middle of that
Directly
area.
to the west would be the Verstappen.
Oh.
So
We're
we're
a
going
little up.
northwest. We're going up
North.
ish.
Okay.
Northwest.
Like Kanye West, child.
Yeah.
No.
Northwest.
All right. So northwest.
All right. And who's the leader?
Me.
Eldon's leading.
Eldon is leader 24/7. We voted her in.
Okay.
I voted her in.
Onward.
I'm second in command because I'm the
Dual
most
swords.
powerful
Let's
sorcerer.
go.
I'm a Grand Master
Oh.
of the Arcane Hand. I'm second in command. But even Ryan.
Okay, you
If anything happens, I regret nothing.
pack up and
If
start
anything
heading to
happens,
the
I regret
northwest.
something. I regret.
If anything happens, you guys are the first to go.
Me?
All right.
I'm in the back. I always bring a career.
That's nice.
Yes, it is. That's not how I wanted it to
Hey,
sound.
just a boost.
Yes.
So I need a perception roll from you.
You percept.
Perceive
Percept things.
11
11.
plus.
plus. That'd be. Constitution.
No.
Intelligence?
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
It's been a while, guys.
Perception.
Yeah.
and wisdom. It says it right next to it.
Sorry,
Actually,
it's
let's
been
do
a while.
Let's do that as a nature check.
The nature check.
Yep.
Hiya!
You have a +4 to it.
Oh, Coco Claus!
My butt. Ah!
Nature is
I don't show
intelligence.
What am I at?
Get here, Mother.
Okay.
15.
I'm not your
So what?
foot.
15.
15.
Zero.
Pay attention
All
to
right.
your sister. She's trying to
What is this?
So you are walking through the woods. You've been walking what you appears to be northwest to you for several hours,
Wait, what?
Great.
Sounded like
and go ahead and roll a
Sausage.
dexterity saving throw.
Sausage.
So see.
Let's just call that a fail.
Yeah, it's an 8.
It's an 8. Okay, so as you step, there's a small creek that you're going to step over, and as you take the step into it, you feel something snap down on your leg. You
Ooh.
look down, and you've got a
Bear trap.
bear trap, basically,
Hey guys, who wants to part this
snapped
apart?
on your leg.
What, dude?
You
I
take
want to help.
That's my phone.
1 damage,
Oh, okay.
and a bell goes. You hear a
Yeah,
bell
that's not
go
real.
off
What? Where'd you get this one from?
as you're trying to pry the
Why do you have a monster?
She gave it to me
Bear
because
trap
actually a service, so I can-
out from your leg. you see a large,
Plus it
what
has
looks
data,
like
so
a
you-
grizzly bear coming towards you through the woods. About 6 feet tall.
The bears are
We've
hunting
been
us.
duped.
The bears are hunting us.
Israel goes to
the bears are hunting us. Okay.
Israel goes to like just pry that thing like just
Okay, it pops right.
Freedom.
yeah, and he like throws it off into the distance.
There's a bear.
Hey!
And he's
Hello?
talking.
Oi. It's Yogi
Are
Bear.
we all trapped or just
Okay.
you?
No,
Uh,
I was just me.
a man dressed in a bear skin.
Oh.
Oh.
We've been duped
Very,
again.
very, very
Dad?
hairy,
Dad?
very hairy beard. And he's just got furs and skins hanging off of him. Steps
That's
Hunter?
my
out
papa.
of the steps out of the wood, and he's got a longbow. It's aimed
Is
right
it a
at you.
hunter? Not you. Like,
You destroyed my trap.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be fair, I did not see it.
it's a natural hunter.
You must be a good hunter.
You
We
must-
didn't even
We
see
didn't
your
even
trap.
see it.
Cough, cough.
What are you doing this far out in the woods?
We've come to travel and explore.
To chart.
Are you the
Shut-
dangerous thing to talk about?
So, you're as foolish as you are clumsy.
Yeah, basically.
He's on us.
She's the smartest of us all, though.
Yeah, I just didn't see it.
Do you know what lies beyond these woods?
More woods?
We had a feeling.
It's just all woods, right? Just all woods.
As far as I know, I've never been more than 5 miles north of here.
Okay.
This is where I set up my
You're
camp.
recruited.
Sorry for setting off your
Wait.
trap.
Now he's got you.
I can. If he's a ranger, I can recruit him.
Well, that's true.
What's your name, Shorty?
Oh.
What's your name, Harry?
Oh. Oh.
How'd you know?
Call it a third eye.
That's great.
Recruited for what? He takes a
Mine goes blank.
he takes a large
Mine
piece of
goes
some
blank.
kind of jerky.
You're recruited for the hand.
Piss off.
Piss on.
Oh.
Piss on.
Quit eating my jerky, dog. A very small dog jumps, standing next to him.
What you doing out in the woods all by yourself?
This is my land. This is where I hunt. I trap.
See, he's a hunter.
Wait, is this the same forest where we used to live?
No.
No.
No. That was other.
It was a way across the ocean.
Somebody's watching me.
He looks at each of you, kind of over, and he gets to you too, and he
He wants to hunt you.
Hey, I'm not stopping you, but would be against the.
Hunter's like, no.
That's
It
a
would be
nice,
in your best interest if you didn't.
nice fur you got there.
Oh, no. Nope. He's gonna try and sting ya.
I'm not stopping
Have
you, but it would be in your best interest if you didn't.
Be careful. This man right here slit open the belly of a hydra.
Anyway.
What are you?
He's a fox. And I'm a wolf.
He's puberty.
And I'm a cat.
I thought
Well.
it was the other way around.
Yes. Very nice.
And half human, half fox. She's half.
What do you want more than anything in the world?
I'm a
Thanks for
cat.
interrupting me.
I'm a cat. Meow.
Don't worry about that one.
Hey, hey, hey.
You can skin that one.
Freedom.
If you join the hand, we can promise you freedom.
I've got it.
Oh,
Why would I? Why would
He's
I?
out in the forest.
Why
He's
would I lock
obviously
myself
free.
in shackles?
Ah, I don't see any shackles
Why don't we just ask him to help
Yes.
us along for a bit?
yet.
Well, how about we ask him for directions?
What if he gets killed with this?
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Well, that's
Have you
another
know
bear.
of any buildings
Kill him.
around in the
He's
forest?
gonna try and
Anything
sting you.
around?
I'm carrying
You've
you.
already killed so many bears.
No, not really. There's a crypt that's about 5 miles up. I don't go past there.
A crypt.
Well, I know where I'm going.
Goofy.
So have you?
And then
Goofy.
you head about 30 miles that way
What direction?
to the south, to the
Hey,
southwest.
Coco.
Coco's right.
Southwest is Liverpool. Stockton.
Head about 30 miles to the southwest. There, you'll enter the Verstaeg.
Good. Coco.
Okay, so where did you say the crypt
Where's
was?
Coco?
He says it's to the northwest.
Nope. Goofy does not
Can
like
anybody remind me what a
There
crypt
you go,
is? My
Goofy.
brain's not working.
It's dead people.
Okay.
Oh right. So 2.
It's an ancient crypt.
I think it's a tomb. I don't know what it is.
You seen
The
any other
crypt is a
people
grave.
that roam these
It's
forests?
this old type of
It's a
grave thing.
No, I live out here by myself.
Type of tomb that's.
Don't you ever get lonely or something?
Usually they have treasure.
No,
Usually.
not really.
Do you know if
Friend?
there's any treasure in the crypt?
He says he doesn't go past it.
He doesn't go past it.
No.
He only stays 5 miles within his vicinity.
That sounds like shackles to me.
So you've seen this crypt. Have you seen any activity that's been going on there?
I'll foot to yourself.
Nothing but the occasional zombie.
Ow.
Zombies.
I want to go to the crypts.
Wells for that.
It's his fault.
Crypts usually have my own.
Yeah, why'd you get the cat?
It's your fault.
Why'd you get the cat?
It's your fault.
Why is the cat just chilling?
This is some nice fur.
Kiss
Oh.
And then Lexi, you can't
Stay
touch
away
it,
from
that
my
hand's gonna
brother.
come off. She's mean.
Come on, he's my brother. Leave him alone.
Ah,
I can take him or leave him.
and what's your name?
Cupcake,
Cupcake.
don't eat me.
I'm gonna look the other way. Whatever happens, happens.
Hunter, you kind of look like Johnny Bravo right now.
He does look
John
alike.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
All right. So let's head to the crypt. Check it out.
Try not to step in any more of my traps.
Try not to
I
try.
Facts.
promises.
Why don't I take you?
Why you have to put him on my
Yay.
Alright.
Sounds good.
All right. So
My eyes.
he leads you for about an hour's hike, pointing out where his traps are along the way.
This one looks
and
This one's burning.
You're
really pink.
pink.
Goofy, get off of me. I'm allergic.
There's a cat on my leg.
Which cat?
Burn
Oh, I'm
All right.
sorry.
So he leads us.
So he leads you up to the base of a small cliff. Carved into the cliff is a hideous-looking head of a man. Very large,
Where am I seeing this?
glossy, glassy eyes. There are a large 2 fangs come up from the bottom jaw
It's not pink
Go
eye,
up.
it's just allergic.
to make the door
Yeah.
frame.
That's pretty cool.
The door is this very
Fur.
thick stone door.
Allergic to fur?
I don't know. I guess.
So into the side of the cliff.
It's fur, I believe.
It's just a small cliff.
Well, your eyes.
It's basically a
because
half
the
of
fur.
a hill.
I'm not sure if
The
it's
hill is
allergic.
caved in.
Those aren't usually
Like this, right?
Which one's burning?
Like that.
Burning.
This
Okay.
one.
That one's burning.
Crypt right here.
That one's
Right here. You can even pay attention.
Set out along the
It looks like it's irritated.
ground in front. You can see several skulls.
Can you guys
I
sense
think I'm
anything?
gonna do what I do best and dive in head first.
Wait, what?
You know how many times you.
Israel.
Well, here you are.
Twice.
Thanks.
The end of the road. This is as far as I go.
There is no road. Thank you, friend.
Well,
Bye-bye.
It's a figure of
We'll be back
speech.
shortly.
I'm surprised Hunter didn't get
you
skinned.
bet.
Fuck.
You wouldn't want to come back to the
No, he wouldn't.
hut with me.
No.
I've got some
Swords.
really good beef jerky.
Say no.
I mean, if you're just throwing that out there, I'll come back. I'll on you.
Dude, yeah, I would too.
Nah. You
You
wouldn't
said-
like it.
Fine, I see how it is. Play with
Say,
my
where-
stick. pull out.
You know where any herds of
He was trying
cows
to trick
are?
Hunter into going.
You can
Those
also
two.
give me some
And
extra
shot
info.
cows.
Yeah, herds of buffalo.
Alive.
Get that drone.
Well, I wish he
I
would.
heard of a class.
Not here. We've got deer, we've got elk, we've got moose, we've got mountain lions,
That's
we've
not
got
helping.
bears, we've got wolves,
Oh.
we've got beavers and badgers and skunks.
Right.
There's no cows.
And it's also the also you can
Okay, I'll hide you.
underground species.
Right, so Israel asks the party if they can check things out around
I'm hiding him, don't worry.
the
Oh,
crypt.
is this Yowie now?
Sure.
This is
Go
it's
do
supposed to be hiding,
Go
right?
ahead,
Oh,
go
it's Yowie
in
now.
I'm running in.
Break that door down.
Okay.
Is the door locked?
But it might have magic in it. It might turn Israel
So
to a hairy
as
whatever.
you're looking
Hi,
at the,
I'm totally.
as you're looking at the
I'm
stone
totally
door,
Hunter.
you notice that there is a hand on the stone door, and underneath inscribed, you can make out the words
Yowie, ow!
sealed by the hand.
Oh.
Whoa. Sealed by the
Bad idea.
In
Bad idea. I'm not
year
going in there.
12.
I'm not going in there.
They sealed it for a reason. We're gonna
You guys
leave
go in there, that's your business. I'm going somewhere else.
it. Yeah, I'm gonna have with Raven. If the hand has something to do with it, there's probably a reason.
Sealed by the hand in year 12. This is about
Not opening it.
1500 years.
Remember that one time
Not
you
opening
opened
it.
that door
1500 years
you got
ago.
sucked into a whirlpool of some sort?
You
That
guys
was
can
like
go
last
eventually. We'll
campaign.
be outside waiting.
Months ago.
I have no idea.
Okay,
So one of you guys can go up and
Where else haven't we explored?
so we explored Forest 1.
I
I'm just
think
calling it that.
on the if it's like that, I'm gonna
This
go on
is
the
right
edge.
here.
long keep heading northwest.
Yes.
That way.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
towards this direction, or do you want to explore like west directly to explore this area right here?
You just want to go back to the start.
No.
You go
Not
ahead and
yet.
do that. We
Not
don't have
yet.
to do anything because you're the strongest mortal. Remember, you don't have to. do this.
Yeah. If they punch you, they're gonna break their hand.
Right. You don't need us for that. You can
And
go
take
back and
damage.
get your stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going northwest.
Let's keep
Northwest,
going.
so
Northwest. Kimmy,
so I guess we passed the crypt.
So you three are in the lead,
Yes.
yeah.
and you're the first,
Yeah.
second,
Second,
third. Okay. So you continue to the northwest
Everybody else decided.
for about a half an hour, and I need you all three of you to roll dexterity saves.
Not doing good.
Did we get stuck in another trap?
I swear, if it's another bear trap, comes back. I told you stop
6.
breaking my traps.
6,
Yeah.
20.
20.
Your destiny.
I'm sorry.
Seriously, not gonna wait.
That's
20.
my first 20 of the day.
Okay. So
I haven't gotten to 20 either.
you are stepping on roots of trees as you make your way through and around. There's not really a path or a trail here, so you're kind of just, and the trees are very thick. As you step from one root to another, and then take your next step, Raven steps between the two roots, and the ground just collapses underneath him,
That's
Good
not
and
good.
he
job.
falls through,
I didn't know I was heavy enough.
and you see him fall.
Can you try to catch him?
Roll another dexterity throw.
It's gonna fail.
3.
You don't even, by the time he's gone, your hand hasn't even left your pocket.
Wait, I'm almost
I'm
there.
gonna cast Featherfall.
Catching you. Okay. 20.
When your elf instincts work.
4.
Okay, you tumble and fall
Ah!
down,
You're
bouncing from one root to another as you fall, and you hit the ground, taking 8 damage.
Raven,
You're dead to me.
And
I'm sorry.
sitting up off the ground, you find that you are in a hallway of some sort.
I'm in a hallway of some sort.
It's like a sandstone walls,
Oh no.
only about 5 feet across. You can see ahead of you that there is a turn off,
I might be in a trap.
and
Who wants to come down here?
so you're in like
This is real.
it's like an eye-shaped
She
letter,
might collapse the
capital letter
entire
I.
cave.
I'm definitely in a trap.
How do you know?
And then
It's a
looking up,
capital
you can
I,
see
that's a
that there
trap.
are roots and branches and vines that have grown down into this
And I'm allergic to
area.
you.
I need some assistance. I'm not making it out of this alive.
All right, Israel. He just
on you.
jumps down into the hole while
Can't
flying
you
at a certain
fly
speed,
out?
so he doesn't
Yeah.
tumble
I
down.
also can cast spider climb if that works.
You can get
Wake
out.
up.
Your flying ring doesn't work. It's bent.
Oh, right.
She's not even here. She doesn't have to wake up.
Okay, you jump
That's
down
what
into the
we-
hole.
Everybody else
Yeah.
left.
Uh-oh. Wait, what's going on?
Alright.
Well, you guys left. I'm in a trap of some
Roll
sort,
a
and
dexterity
they're
throw.
with me, and everybody else has disappeared.
1.
Okay.
Be
And
nice to each other.
roll a dexterity throw as
Be nice to each other.
Sierra.
roll a dexterity. You hear this?
Get it.
I'm coming down, and this
Okay, I'm
He's
sorry.
large
coming down.
this large muscle
Alright.
tumor jumps
Take
down.
two steps backwards.
Roll dexterity.
Oh,
She protected you.
No, Sierra, roll dexterity.
no, me.
No, him.
They're not. You guys aren't
Raven.
even here.
We're not
Yeah,
there.
I'm
You're
not
behind
here.
it. You're behind them. So you see Eldon take a step forward, and then you see Raven.
17. Do I add a proficiency bonus? To that?
Yes, dexterity.
Oh, then it's just a.
17.
So sorry.
You take one more damage as Israel falls down
Just one.
atop you. Yep.
He takes 1 damage.
So, yep, you see, you guys see Eldon take a step forward through the trail, and then you see Raven just disappear into the ground.
Swoosh.
And then
What spell did you use on him?
Israel's looking down, and then he just like coming down, and he jumps between these two roots of a tree.
I'll follow!
All right, Reinhardt, roll dexterity throw.
Okay.
Probably should have grabbed some help.
Bam!
Probably. That would have been a better idea.
Let's drop a
than
bowling ball at the same time and see which one hits the ground first.
1.
You know what?
A one.
first.
I got a one.
All right.
I welcome
Who hits the
death!
ground first?
You come down taking 11 damage, and you roll dexterity throw.
7.
Okay.
I need an eraser.
Can you use a strength to
No,
You
strength doesn't
You
count
take
for
a
dexterity.
2. You
Just
take
wanna
2
use your
damage
eraser.
as
2?
Sierra.
you kind
I mean,
of
I'm
slowly look up and see Reinhardt coming
Put that
down.
when you're done.
Boom! Falls right on
Smacks
you.
him
How
on the
far
head.
is the first to drop?
It's 30 foot. Yep, and there's all these roots that have grown. So you're basically under the tree in this sandstone hallway.
Walk down the hallway.
Advantage to your. I cannot read that. It's so small.
North or south?
Oh, that's fine. Nope.
I think we just went down a quicksand hole.
Quicksand hole.
Yeah, quicksand.
Okay, so you're,
Quicksand
Yeah,
hole.
okay,
Oh,
That's
so
interesting.
north.
It doesn't exist.
We're not even down there.
right before I jump down, I'm gonna be like, somebody catch me!
Okay, Israel goes
right?
to catch him
No
like
one
this.
catches him. No one.
No one
No
wants
one
to bet.
catches him.
18?
I'm
Yeah,
not
18.
doing it.
18, roll dexterity.
How much you want to bet he's gonna land on a rock?
1!
He doesn't. You just hit the ground.
Yes.
So, hey, I'll
Save,
catch
so
you, I'll
take
catch
half
you.
Damage. 2, 6, 11. So you take 6 damage. You completely
Hey,
miss him.
you took more damage than me. You took less damage than me.
And me.
And him.
So 6 damage?
But hey, that's
I have 101.
that's
so not
quite a
bad.
little bit of damage. for someone that,
He took
like,
6 or 8
pounds falling
damage.
on you.
I had like 2 different ones.
All right. Drawkill jumps down
You know
into
what
the
helps?
little pit.
Sis!
Come on!
I'm going.
Trampoline out of flex tape.
Come down with us?
Some flex tapes on here.
Go get rope first.
All right then.
That's awesome.
I changed my mind.
12.
I changed my mind. I'm not walking down the hallway.
No.
Okay, you take 7 damage.
You're gonna bury us in a hallway with dirt.
Yes.
So dirt's gonna go like this.
Yeah.
All right.
Israel
Let's
just
take a
moves out of
wander.
the way of the hole.
Lots of dirt.
As you move forward, you see that on the wall ahead of you, the hallway turns to the left and the right, and the hall ahead of you, there's a smiling skull, gold skull that's in the
How much you want to bet what it's
What?
gonna
Where?
turn
in the
out?
center of the
Crypt.
wall.
I'm gonna go back to the hole and use my staff of flying
You
to
can
fly myself out of there.
Okay.
Your hand.
All right. So you see these four, 1, 2, 3, 4, jump down the hole and you fly out.
I'm flying up.
Okay.
I rolled an 18, if that helps.
All right. That's good. You see these guys jump in the hole, and you see Eldon shortly
Raven.
thereafter. Raven. Eldon, you see Raven fly out of the hole.
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Skitty is not making any decisions. She's just like,
I'm just chilling on.
Okay. Is there any torches in here?
there are no torches. It's light. There's enough light coming in from above. There's kind of holes around that you can see in there.
You say,
You realize that the entire forest above you has grown over whatever this is.
Don't you have dark vision?
no.
You are not in the. You don't think you're in the crypt that was back several miles back. I think this is something else.
This reminds me of Skeeter.
So Israel just examines the place. There's two hallways that go.
There is. So
Yeah.
there's a smiling skull on the north intersection, and there's a
I thought Skeeter was like a.
hallway.
grimacing skull
On the right.
on the south, to the south. So you're in an I-shaped.
So there's a north one that has a happy soul.
All right.
So the north has a
You're
happy
in an
soul.
I-shaped.
Please no.
No, not an eyeball, like the letter I. An
So
I-shaped
the north has a
hallway.
happy skull. South has a grimace soul.
The north has a smiling, grinning skull.
South.
The south has a grimacing skull. Looks
That's what you
like
could use for smiling.
Let's go down the happy one.
No, that's not a happy
Shall we
one.
continue
That's an
above ground?
insane
Okay,
route.
so
That's the
The
you
grimace.
happy
say
one.
that
Fly.
Israel can jump to a strength.
Yeah,
of
the south was
25,
grimacing.
like in feet.
Oh, it was evil.
Grimacing is bad.
Exactly.
So he jumps
Let's go
straight
north
up
with
and
the
tries to
happy
like
one.
climb
I
his
still
way
look
out
at
so he
happy
can prepare.
you
Okay.
You're not just anything.
Because it's usually a trap.
roll dexterity throw.
My life is a trap.
What?
13 total.
It's because
Oh.
Gosh.
Four.
You
Are you
and
a trap?
7 others.
Oh, I
Wait,
remember
Isn't
you
is
it
said
eight or
athletics
nine?
though when he like climbs up?
8 others.
Did you know
What's he
Sierra's
like,
little sister's a trap?
What he does is he tries to jump up and.
Athletics is
It's
athletics is can you make the climb? Dexterity is am I
Speed and stuff like that.
am I
nimble enough.
nimble enough to make the climb? So yeah,
Isn't
you
that you
can
defining
you can
a
jump
jump
up
to her?
there, but you have to
Yeah.
grab onto
Oh,
it. That
no,
doesn't have
that's a
anything
trap,
to do with
apparently.
athletics. That is your dexterity.
Oh.
So you fall back down, you take 9 more damage.
Senpai.
Senpai.
You senpai.
He's stuck in the pit.
Sorry.
Oh!
Okay, let's go.
I'm walking above ground with Eldon. We're going the
Elvis.
same direction we were.
Don't leave us!
Well, leave him
We're not
out.
leaving you. We're going the same direction. Above ground.
Alright.
That is leaving
I'm
us!
gonna say for the purposes of this, without a ranger, you're not gonna be able to tell where they are below you. Unless they're
No.
constantly calling out.
I better just start
Hey!
screaming.
Marco!
Later.
Can I cast
Later.
airwalk on one of them to get him out?
I guess I'll cast spider climb on this guy since he can't climb.
Okay.
Wait, he has his athletics. He could
cannot
literally
cast
climb
airwalk
on the
I'm
ceiling.
still
on you.
stuck!
Wait, can
I
you
can
climb on
fly
the ceiling?
again.
Well, I'm still stuck.
Airwalk!
I'm stuck too.
You can climb, and you can try.
And he can cast it like 3 or 4 times. I only can cast airwalk once.
Can I carry her in the
You
airwalk?
need to,
It's a first level spell.
athletics
I can
is
cast
like
it 4
physical activities that require strength,
times. Goofy, was that you meowing?
not dexterity. like climbing.
So it's not like Ultimate Ninja Warrior.
No,
She wants attention, but she doesn't want to be looked
no,
at.
that's
Always thought of it that way.
Sounds like a female.
yeah. Athletics is more like
Yeah, no.
Like
Definitely
swimming or
She's the opposite.
Don't call me by my name.
Or
so
like
like
pushing
if you were
something
if
here.
you were climbing a climbing wall.
I meant by him. It's different.
Smear.
That I would probably consider that athletics. If you're not climbing a climbing wall, you're climbing a regular wall,
Your name was
Keep your paws off my
which means you need to be nimble to be able to do that.
so you can bounce off walls and stuff.
You can have all the strength in the world and get up there, but can you hold on, or are you going to lose your grip, or are you going to lose where your fingers are? Put your hand in the wrong spot and pull loose dirt. There's a lot of
factors.
So to me, climbing is a dexterity based.
No, you. All the time.
Idea.
It's just feels like, oh.
What are you doing?
Spider climb. What does that do?
Spider climb
Grant's
turns you into a
ability to
spider.
walk on walls and ceilings.
What are you doing?
It doesn't turn you into a spider, but you can climb just
Put it back on.
as well as a
anything.
spider.
Nice.
Makes your hands sticky.
All right, so he climbs up.
Okay. You climb.
Spider climb.
He climbs out. You airwalk up.
Carrying her?
Little,
Can I
little
carry
bit
her?
shorter.
Wait, father, can I carry her while I...
No, it's a first level spell. You don't have anything, but you can walk on air.
It's actually a fifth level spell.
She can only use it once.
Yeah, I can use it once.
You can.
None of us have rope at all.
Nope.
I can't get up either.
You know, I find it funny because he said we could buy rope earlier. Yeah, he said we could buy rope earlier
Why didn't you buy it?
because we weren't
Why
focusing
didn't
on
you
weapons.
buy it?
Can't you make
Because he
rope?
doesn't have...
I don't have any money.
Yeah, you're
Then.
still.
Israel lost everything.
Can I make rope?
Yeah, it says like the
You can
spell.
press
like,
to
My friend
digitate.
has
Did
exact
you
same
forget
earrings as
about that?
ones that hook up
I knew I had
onto
animate
Oh,
rope,
yeah.
but that's
I like
only if
those
I have rope.
You can press the digit whatever.
Press the digitate.
Doesn't matter, your
Press
turn.
the digit.
What?
I'll just cast spider
Press the
climb.
digitate.
What?
What?
You guys get rope because you're lame and he gets spider climb because he
he's-
can't do anything.
He airwalked out, so is those two.
My sister's stuck in a hole.
We
Okay.
got to figure.
Your strongest, your second strongest fighter is in the hole.
Aren't you
I'm
supposed
sorry.
to be stuck in the hole?
I'm second
That sucks
strongest
for
like
them,
you.
huh?
You've got rope. You can climb out. Roll dexterity.
What do you mean we have to
Okay,
know?
she has rope. It looks
It
like
was,
fish.
right?
You just said you pressed the digitated rope, right?
Sure.
It's a 20,
Let's
right?
go with that.
Okay, so yeah, roll a 20.
Oh, me and her. have to roll.
Dexterity.
18.
Me and her,
Okay.
or just her?
Yeah, both of you.
Plus
Since I'm stuck with you
dexterity.
guys, I might as well.
18 plus 2.
I mean, I'm not stuck with you guys. I can kill all
That'll
of
do
you
it.
if you
I got
guys want to
17
say
with my
so.
bonus.
You're able.
You guys were in
both,
10
you're
feet,
both
you
able
can
to climb
kill
out. You're all able to climb out of the hole that you just jumped down into.
Why did we jump down into that?
Why'd you get in there anyway?
We
Because
said we were gonna explore, so why don't we explore, guys?
What are you doing?
things out. I'm gonna use the bathroom. You guys are followers.
My eyes burning.
It's because I'm
Coat
too sexy for
stop.
your eyeballs.
So, guys, are we gonna explore,
Because I
get
was
stuff?
petting Goofy and
Hey.
Coco.
Hey,
That's a
so
joke.
are we gonna explore and get stuff, or just sit around and just
Let's
wander
just
around?
explore.
I say explore. Since I'm stuck with you guys. I can't really do
You made me
anything.
turn my volume up.
I mean, we did want to get new stuff or whatever, but
We still have to find diamonds.
so let's go into this hole. There might be diamonds down there.
I don't trust it.
Lexi, get your old thighs
There might be
off
diamonds, but there could also be permanent death.
me. Oh, goodbye.
There's possible death in every scenario in D&D.
You're just
Exactly. But I don't trust the grimacing skulls or smiling skulls.
Well, smiles mean good.
okay.
No.
You like this?
If you
like
see a skull smile at you, you run.
Gah! That's what you were
If you
feeling.
see a skull angry at you, you run.
You've seen Indiana Jones.
If you see a skull, you run.
Have you seen Indiana Jones at all?
If we find a
Death trap
crystal
every time.
skull, then we know there's probably tarantulas.
Yeah.
Or thousands
Russians
of ants that'll
after us, you
just
know, like-
eat you.
Snakes.
Or Russians.
Russians. There's thousands of Russians ready to eat you.
I will backhand the
Russian-mania.
both of you if you don't stop
Russians
hitting me.
trying to eat you? What?
Communism.
That's kind of
Cannibalism,
ironic.
communism.
That's kind of
What?
ironic.
Gosh. Cannibalism and communism. What's the difference?
Alright.
Russians.
Russians. I swear.
You're all just squatting down there somewhere in the hallway.
Someone start playing the Russian anthem.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's not the Russian anthem. Stop making noise. Stop making noise.
I feel bad whoever's watching this.
Oh yeah.
It's just a bunch of us.
Oops.
I don't know.
I feel bad for my
We're
127
doing. I don't know.
Why?
Because they have to put up with
Alright, let's all
garbage
be
streams.
equal, guys.
Hunter, why
Oh
have
wait,
you
never
done
mind,
this
there's
to
an
us?
advertisement.
Ah!
Nobody's watching it.
That's depressing, you know. You know, I like watching our video when we go back.
Yeah, she drags me in the room.
Jacob!
Yeah.
What?
I don't really care.
Copyright.
Did you just do Hitler?
You cannot copyright.
You just accidentally
guys-
did Hitler?
You guys cannot copyright communism.
You can't.
Yeah.
It is
You
a
just can't.
it is a government ideal.
There's a random channel that made a 10-hour loop of it, and it's not copyrighted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russians enjoy
Communism.
their own theme
You ever
song.
seen Robbie Rotten as a
Bananas.
communist? I love that one. That's my favorite meme ever.
There's a Minecraft version of it.
No.
I bet there is.
No.
It's on the
There's a-
Okay, guys, let's
internet.
see.
There's a Minecraft
Oh
version.
god.
We either explore the cave or just
Let's look
wander
for
around
the-
aimlessly.
I want to above ground where it's safer.
Go away!
Let's find a
Well, down
different
there,
place
there's
that's safer.
both pathways are just skulls.
Indiana.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure they're not pathways that might lead to
I
something
mean, if you
good
think
in the
there's
end?
another way to go, you can
It's
go
a
out there and check.
happy, it's a happy, smiling skull, and then there's a skull mad.
You know what? I'm pushing him back in the hole.
Why are you pushing me in the hole?
I'm pushing him back in the hole.
Because
No,
you
you're
wanna-
not. You're so tiny and gets
Okay,
you have to
yes.
drop kick him.
What bonus?
Wait, tiny
What bonus do I have?
What are you attacking him with?
I'm not attacking him. I'm just pushing him back in the hole.
Oh, so you use your strength.
Can I try it? No, just
15.
drop kick him. It's better.
15?
Yeah.
Roll strength.
Wouldn't you have to pick him up?
I gotta roll
I'll
strength.
help.
No, you can just drop kick him.
Oh, you're helping?
That's what drop kicking is. You
Eldon
drop the
is
person
helping
and kick
you.
him.
So both of you
No.
roll and take the higher of
You
the two
jump.
rolls.
All right.
put both
I
your
got
legs in front of
15.
you.
We
And you
take the
kick
higher
him.
of our two rolls.
That's what drop kicking is.
I got 10.
Oh,
Got 8.
there's
Wait.
two different versions of that.
10. 15.
10.
15 pushes you back into the hole.
Have fun exploring your skulls.
I wasn't the one who was gonna explore.
Roll dexterity savings throw.
Where's your pencils, Bill?
I prefer not to be speared with a pencil.
I got 12.
You take 10 damage.
Okay, guys, let's go.
Guys.
We just threw Reinhardt in the hole.
Bye.
We're out of here.
Really, guys?
I'm gonna
Sierra.
keep continuing down the
Sierra.
path we were originally going.
I can't see because of the head.
Wait, what if it is the
Jason, maybe
crypt?
real
Maybe
quick?
we should go
No.
back and find him later.
No, Sierra.
What's better than this?
Okay, so explore further.
Happy skulls be
It's not
good,
more
right?
northwest.
We'll be fine.
Oh my gosh, let's just get him
Not
out.
happening, Hunter.
Have fun.
I'll just keep doing this for the rest of the stream.
Hey guys, so we explore more northwest right here.
Yeah, that's what we're shooting, I think.
You look.
I'm looking at your face, my dude. Oh,
Okay.
look at it.
So, night
So tempting to
starts
look,
to
What
night starts to come
One, two.
to the forest.
You look so angry.
Need a nature check from you,
You look so angry.
Eldon.
Nature check was intelligence, I think. Intelligence bonus.
Well, I got 17 plus 3, so.
20.
Okay. You 17 plus 3, 20 is okay. All right, so you make your way through the forest. As night falls, you come upon an actual trail.
Aren't I still stuck in the hole?
The,
Okay, but let's camp for a second. I'll come back and make you airwalk.
Werewalk.
Airwalk.
I heard werewalk.
I heard.
I'm going to cast Leave in Secure Shelter so you'll have a place to sleep.
Airwalk.
okay.
She said airwalk.
Thank goodness it's not a smelter anymore.
And you can feel the thrill of walking in air.
It only lasts for 10 minutes.
Actually, my airwalk lasts
Does yours?
for like.
Was your last one?
Yeah, mine lasts a long time. I just have to come back down myself.
30. I thought she was gonna say 30 minutes.
I also can walk on water.
Walk on water.
I'm
Okay.
Jesus.
So the you cast Leoman Secure Shelter, and you guys are in the shelter.
I'm resting up.
As the night gets darker, you see that about every 10 feet on the trail is a carved staff, and on top of the staff is a white stone, and the white stone glows brighter as it gets darker and darker and darker.
Moonstaff.
Did we find the Celestials?
Dude. No,
So-
some had a moon sword. Now there's a moonstaff.
A few hours go by, and you can hear
You gave that
somebody
away. I
chopping
think it's
down
all my character
trees.
now.
You can hear
I believe.
somebody's out
Yeah,
in the
you-
woods.
Oh no! Wait,
Cutting
lost
trees.
this. I don't remember.
Stop.
Lost it.
You can hear him hacking at the trees, and then eventually you hear the tree crash through the forest, and then you can hear the tree being chopped at and dragged.
Is there any windows in this shelter?
In the shelter, you can see out the shelter, but you
Okay, I
can't.
will.
It's outside of your range.
Thanks for the tip. Oh, still.
Is my sword of Larry glowing?
Yes, it is.
Not if
Ah,
you're,
crap.
like,
Danger.
You've got 2
Even
gems
falling.
glowing.
Oof.
Cool.
Mild danger.
Oh boy. It's fine.
Not if you guys
Is it in 60 feet of the cannon thing?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna put an alarm on my sword. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay, you put the alarm on. All right.
So if it's
Cupcake, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm sleeping.
I'll sleep.
Reinhardt,
I
what
am
are you
also
doing?
sleeping.
I guess I'm sleeping in the hole.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's
Skitty's making strange bird calls.
That was a hiccup!
Israel kicks back and just sleeps.
I meditate.
You're gonna attract.
I wasn't trying to make sounds.
Raven.
I'm sleeping.
Okay.
Am I the only one that
Nice.
doesn't sleep?
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
need to sleep, remember?
You're too
Yes.
magical to
Weird.
sleep.
You need to
You
meditate.
remember at the beginning,
So
like,
Eldon's
I don't need
gonna-
to sleep, I can just meditate.
And Eldon,
God.
And that became
Eldon
your,
meditates with
thing.
his eyes open. So
That's
every
creepy.
time you guys are like, you're like, you open your eye up and he's
It's just
That's awesome.
just staring at you when you open your eyes.
He's like,
Just-
I have to make sure everybody's okay.
that's so bad.
You at least wake me up first.
We're
My alarm
meeting
will
up
go off if there's
inside.
danger in 60 feet.
Can't wait.
So, Eldon, as you're sitting there through the night staring,
Oh, it's gone.
What do you mean it's gone? Where'd it go?
Wow,
you
do
see
you mean?
a
it's gone.
What do you mean it's gone?
man,
Oh, there it is.
looks
Oh, I
like
was
a human.
what?
He's got a very well kept beard, wearing a kilt. He's got an axe over his shoulder. No shirt on.
Danger!
Oh.
Garlic!
Garlic?
Garlic?
Huh?
It's a human.
Oh.
Never mind.
Got a wood cutting axe over his shoulder. And he's got a stack of probably 8 or 9 logs on his shoulder. He's carrying them with this, and he just walks right past your hut and down the trail.
Just leaving it.
My alarm didn't go off, which means no danger. Oh crap. Right.
Guys.
Wait, isn't there a chance to?
Guys.
Sure, I'm changing it.
Poor cat.
Anyone who's sort of awake and noticing that I'm staring.
Me, What?
There's another human in here.
human! I like humans.
He's not awake.
Foxy over there.
The human's not awake?
He's wearing
Someone
a
put a
kilt
stick in
and he
his
looks
mouth.
really well groomed.
The human's not awake?
You're not awake.
Yeah, I am.
Does Israel
You
notice
just woke
this?
us up.
Except
Do
for
you
drunk
wake
kill.
Israel up?
Yeah, you're sleeping. You didn't notice.
You boy.
You're not
If you,
staring.
if you want
Too
the
strong.
biggest, strongest
You
guy to
just
check
shout
things
anyone
out, you
who's
can.
awake
You
and
can
woke
wake
everybody
them
up.
and have them-
You were nearly taken down by a samurai. You're
You're
not.
just
Yeah, a
talking
very
about-
legendary
I'm awake
samurai.
now, thanks.
Musashi level samurai.
You never know
The
how
alarm
skilled
didn't
the
go off, so
axeman
it's,
could
he's
be.
not. There's no danger
But you
at the current
need to
time.
realize that this emperor is an emperor of like a whole entire.
Alright, I'm
Empire.
awake now because
Fire
she woke
Nation.
everybody up and she thinks that she did.
Well, whoever wants to.
Yeah, this dude's an emperor,
Well,
so he's
whoever wants to
pretty
be awake
powerful.
is awake.
I'll wake up whoever wants. She's sending out thought waves.
Got it.
Okay, let's. I'll just see who's awake. You're awake.
Ah!
Cupcake's awake.
Beep.
Reinhardt's not awake.
He's still in the hole. That's why.
You're not awake.
I'm not awake.
You're awake.
Yeah.
I'm a sleeper.
You're not awake.
I'm in
Actually,
the hole for
Lexi
one.
kept trying to wake
Apparently
me
he
up.
values sleep.
Yeah, I was
Wait, what's
like,
going on?
I
So
like
you
that
two are
more than
asleep.
pedophiles.
You're asleep. Are you,
What's going
are you
on?
still in the hole?
I'm still in the
You're
hole.
5 miles back in a hole?
Yeah.
I thought the skull looked happy, so
I thought you were
in the
asleep then.
No, remember he drop kicked him into the hole.
I didn't drop kick him.
Oh.
I threw him in.
Those two pushed me back in the
You
hole.
wanna-
Actually, I didn't. He did it all by
You want to
himself.
try to climb out?
I have no athletics, but sure I can try.
It's not athletics, just
Say
dexterity.
She's like, "It's not."
I got a 6.
Okay. You're not able to climb out of the hole.
I know.
Bloody
I had a feeling.
They abandoned you back in the hole.
So I go back
What
for
did you do?
Now I feel kind of bad.
I didn't do anything. They just pushed me back in the hole.
He kept insisting. The happy
You guys-
skull.
That was him.
That
I
was
told him why
both
he
of
was
you.
wrong.
That was both of you, and there's no way we're pushing him in the hole.
Yeah, we would be pushing for hours.
Hours.
You guys are chaotic evil.
I'm actually
I am
chaotic good.
chaotic neutral.
If
It
the
means
snow
that
looks so
I
good
only
to you,
choose
go
what
explore
benefits
it.
me.
I'm chaotic good. So what does that mean exactly?
You do what's best for everyone.
I do
But
what's
you
best
don't
for
you don't
me.
necessarily
I
obey
do what's
the
best
rules
for
to
me
do it.
for profit.
Aha, I'm
I'm
chaotic
chaotic
good.
neutral too. Hey.
Hey!
Hey.
What's neutral
Good
good?
high five.
Neutral
you're-
good?
I think she's neutral.
It's just neutral good is just whatever
We don't know what that is.
whatever
What's
you
going
think
on?
you need to do. Yeah,
Chill
whatever you
here.
think is the right thing to do.
Yeah, I'm neutral.
Oh, there's a
I'm
guy
chaotic
attacking us.
good.
What's your alignment?
I'm just gonna chill.
Neutral good.
I'm neutral.
I think I'm chaotic neutral.
What?
You're neutral. You don't know what's going
It's
on.
whatever he thinks is good. He doesn't
Oh.
really give a crap about.
Well, you have the two selfish people right here.
Me.
Have him thinking everything's alright. you
And
have
then we have-
her wondering what the heck's going on all the time.
I don't obey any. I don't obey
I know
any
what's
rules.
Same with
going
you, you're
on.
neutral.
Neutral means that you have no sides, so you don't know what.
You
You're
just
not
do
picking
whatever
You
Sides
just do whatever
is
you
right.
want to do, yeah.
It's you do what you
He-
whatever
You're
you
like-
want to do.
He's Aquifer.
Chaotic good.
You're like
Chaotic good.
Chaotic good, so.
Chaotic good as well.
Chaotic good.
What was
We do things for good, but we don't follow orders.
Yeah.
Basically,
pretty
we
apparent.
do bad things, but it's for a good reason.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Like Robin Hood.
Robin Hood is chaotic good.
There's a
Yeah.
flaw with Robin.
It's
I was
like
watching
that.
Robot Chicken. the other
My
day, and
thief
everybody
is
said
chaotic
it's awesome.
good.
We
Not
have
really.
one
Chaotic good thief, so like
strange
Robin Hood.
party.
Yes.
Think about it.
Robin Hood.
If Robin Hood steals from the rich and gives to the poor, that
That's
makes
communism.
the poor rich,
No
which
wonder
means he
why
has
we
to
don't
steal
get
from
along
them
so
again
well.
to give back to the people he stole.
Oh my
from.
god.
Do not make a loop thing.
Makes sense.
Do not make a loophole in
Okay,
Robin
guys, what are
Hood.
we doing?
It's too late. It's been there
You're
for
asleep.
centuries.
Can't do
Chaotic
anything.
neutral hero.
It's been there for centuries, and no one pointed it out until Robot Chicken.
I'm thinking V for Vendetta, but we'll see.
I like V for Vendetta.
Me too.
What?
For Chaotic Neutral,
Whatever his name is.
his name was V.
What? From what?
From V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
I never heard that.
It's because you were like too young.
I watched the original Ghostbusters. I know that. I watched
Everybody's seen Ghostbusters.
Deadpool.
original.
Yep.
Deadpool is chaotic
Yeah.
neutral.
Deadpool!
Swish. Oh, you're in the hole. I forgot.
Wait, what's
I feel like I'm chaotic neutral now that I answer. Now that Deadpool is
He's the
chaotic
smartest.
neutral.
He almost can't be beat.
And he just does.
That's
does
us.
stuff
He
that's
constantly
bad.
breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah, that's what we've been
Right.
doing too. we're legitly Deadpool, and he's Aquaman.
Hey.
And
With the X-Force.
He's the Hulk.
Marvel
Weird,
heroes
no.
in a medieval
I'm a
fashion.
DC hero. Screw up.
Well,
Dude,
I mean,
we
I
are
guess
Marvel
he could be,
heroes.
but
I'm
He'd be
DC.
Batman.
I'm Aquaman.
You're Batman or Aquaman? Wait.
I'm Aquifer.
He's Aquafer.
I've done
Legit Aquaman now.
She's.
Rorschach is chaotic good.
Who?
That's Rorschach.
Rorschach.
But who is that?
It's from Watchmen.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Watchmen!
I
Really?
think my character's chaotic neutral.
You're more of a John Constantine.
I'm gonna John Wick this stuff.
DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know John.
I believe so.
Yeah, DC. Like
Superman's lawful good.
Yes.
You've seen Constantine.
Daredevil's neutral good.
It's got Keanu Reeves in
Rorschach
it. His
is
name's John,
chaotic
and I always
good.
think
What about
it's
the
John
Hulk?
Wick, but it's not.
Chaotic.
Neutral.
Wait, what's
Neutral.
who? Wait,
It's like a
what's
peacekeeper
lawful
between
evil
good
then?
and evil. Like
Lawfully evil.
Mhm.
Is this
Um,
where you break the
half-breed back in
rules?
hell.
Or?
Lawful neutral's Judge Dredd.
Oh yeah.
True neutral's Cable.
That makes sense.
True neutral. What?
Deadpool's chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
I thought you said he was. Oh wait.
What are we
Lex
doing?
Luthor's lawful evil.
We're
Lex
establishing
Doctor
alignments.
Doom.
You don't know who's. You don't know.
Doctor Doom is neutral evil, and
Oh.
What?
the Joker's chaotic evil.
Wait, what
Makes
is
sense.
neutral evil anyway?
He's crazy.
What does
I
that
don't
even
think
mean?
we do
I don't know Doctor
You
Doom.
don't understand.
For
I don't understand Doctor
so neutral evil is like evil for
No reason.
his own sake.
Doom. Oh. The joke. No, dude, that's chaotic evil.
So-
just evil, just to be evil.
Think of neutrals as
What would Bane be?
selfish.
Okay.
Lawfuls are for the good of
What?
He
everyone.
just pointed at me.
But
Or
like,
lawfuls are for everyone.
What would Bane be considered as?
I think he's neutral.
supposed to
Yeah.
be neutral.
Someone go
neutral.
see what the goof's barking at.
And then chaotic is against everyone, right?
Wow, Raven, we're both
What about neutral evil?
Well, what about evil or the chaotic?
But we're
What's
selfish
that?
for each other.
Evils are just self-serving.
Yeah. Well, I
That's
mean,
what
it only goes
chaotic
best
is.
for me, but it happens
Just
to
to
work
do
out.
it.
in your
Chaotic
favor.
doesn't obey any rules.
Same with backwards.
So why is Lex Luthor lawful?
we end up like helping each
Because
other.
he's trying to kill his man for everyone else. Or I
Yeah,
never
he
understood.
thinks he's doing the right thing. He thinks that
Superman might.
it's evil for his own benefit because he just wants to be the smartest villain on the planet or whatever.
Yeah, I don't understand him either.
For who?
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor, he's apparently lawfully evil, which doesn't
Yeah.
make sense to me. I don't know.
So kind of like tyrannical, for example, Joseph Stalin or whatever.
They're
Hitler.
only
John F. Kennedy.
they're only evil for their own self.
I think Hitler went more into the neutral evil.
Yeah.
he was.
God, he was benefiting.
But
When he wasn't.
Is it daytime yet?
It is daytime.
Okay,
I'm
I'll go
awake.
back.
Can I get out now?
I'm going back. I'm not
I'm
that
gonna talk to
selfish.
this human.
You're
He's
sure
still
about
there.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure you're not bipolar about this?
Sometimes I wonder.
He
I
spent
know
the
you're
night in the
bipolar.
pit.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going back.
I got
That'll do you
cockroaches
some good.
crawling all over me.
If it doesn't, I can always make another pit.
Why?
How's the dark pit?
It's
Roll
good.
nature
It's good.
check.
Got cockroaches all
Wait,
over me.
Nice.
wait, roll a nature check.
I got a
I'm
what?
gonna talk with the
Roll a
human.
nature check.
Nature check? Oh, you're telling
Not
her
good.
to do that.
12.
You
Turns out.
don't know the woods enough to know where the heck you are.
Come back to
otherwise-
us.
Well,
I'm gonna
guess
talk
we're
with
going
the
back.
Can I look?
I'm gonna
I
talk
go
with the
look.
Irish human.
I'm heading back to the
Um,
group.
Go ahead and yes.
2.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna try crawling out again.
you're unable to find. You smell really bad.
I do.
Yeah,
I just
I
rolled.
bet.
I just rolled to climb out of the
So-
hole, and I got 21.
Okay, you're able to climb out of the hole. You don't know which direction they went.
No, I don't.
You can't smell them. She's wandered off into the woods now and
You know
The
what?
woods. Out of the woods.
is now lost in the woods.
I think I can cast low crate.
Low crate.
Low crate.
Low crate.
Locate.
Low crate creature?
Yeah, totally.
Am I
Okay.
a creature?
Do you count as a creature?
I'm an elf.
Anything that moves and is alive counts as creature.
I'm a very mythical
What about
creature.
bacteria?
Calm
They also
down,
count as
Sparky. Take it down a notch.
Yes.
Yeah. No one
Use
already
that
pushed you in
electricity
the
to
hole.
light yourself over to the good skull.
That's not what Sparky's from.
This is why we pushed him in the hole.
Whatever. Is that the one who pushed me down in the hole for no good reason?
I push you.
I pushed
Both
you,
of
and
you
it
did.
was for
No.
good
It's a
reason
team effort.
to me. No, we rolled, and we had to take the higher of the two, so we ended up with my roll.
Yeah.
I pushed you in. I take credit for it.
I just
She
sat and
still
watched.
tried.
I watched.
I laughed.
Chaotic people.
Chaotic, freaking hilarious.
What?
Oh my.
Everybody bullies Jason.
Alright, so you can sense the direction of a creature's location as long as the creature is within 1,000 feet of you.
Mine
How
a
far
1,000
did she
feet.
go?
If the creature is moving, you know the direction of the movement. The spell can create a specific creature known to you, or the nearest creature of a specific kind, such as a human or a unicorn. So long as you have seen it up close at least once.
Yay!
It cannot locate a creature if running water, at least 10 feet wide, blocks a path between you and the creature. Where'd my pencil go? You took my pencil.
It's on the floor.
Pencil snap.
There's also a dice on the floor.
Ergo, you can't detect either of them.
There's water?
You're in a forest with streams and rivers and stuff running through it.
Well, I tried.
Hold on. 1 sec.
You want to use the book?
You know she went somewhere that way. But
I'm
you
not
don't-
gonna go look for her. I'm
you
gonna
don't
have a
have
nice chat with the human.
You don't have a ranger or
We don't have a ranger with us.
a tracker.
We would have if the dude had not been so mean to me.
I didn't.
No, not you. I'm talking about the other guy.
Me?
No, the other guy. The one that led us to the crypt.
The jerky guy.
The one that tried to skin you two because it was.
The one that wanted me to eat some beef jerky with his.
Yeah, the one that wanted to eat your beef jerky. The one that wanted to eat your beef jerky.
Alright. So
I
you
will talk with this.
go.
Hello, human.
Okay, so you walk down the trail for about a quarter of a mile, and you come upon a wooden fort-like walls. They're large 12-foot wooden posts with spikes on the top of them.
Seems like they really want people to come in there.
And it's the wall stretches about 100 feet each in 100 foot by 100 foot by 100 foot.
Oh, I have a 6th level spell that I can use once though. It's called Word of Recall. Teleports you back to a designated place.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm free.
You teleport yourself back to
There.
the camp. Okay.
Guys, I'm back.
Sorry. Alright, I'm at the fort now.
Sorry.
You're like,
Sorry, I got distracted.
crap, I'm lost.
Poof! You just unzip yourself and then rezip yourself back to the fort.
Okay.
Alright.
What's at the fort?
He
So
goes.
you walk down this trail, and you can see it's a well-worn trail. There are stacks of logs against. There's this pyramid type stack of logs of larger trees. You see a lot of cut wood, like split wood for firewood, stacked up in front of this wall, this log wall. Goes around. It stretches about 100 feet in each direction. Beyond it, you can smell the smell of meats cooking.
I love meats. I'm going to follow my nose.
You don't have the best nose.
Neither do you.
I'm
Yeah,
a fox!
Nothing. You knows nothing.
Yeah.
Did you just make a pun there?
I made a pun for Fruit Loops.
Can you smell my puns?
No.
The
not.
smell of meat.
So you walk up to the gate.
Yes.
Okay. Walking up to the gate, there's a little bell.
I'll ring it. Yeah, if I can reach it.
Ring it.
Roll 20.
He's a border.
Dex save.
11.
11.
Yeah, starting now.
As you pull the bell, a pit opens up underneath you, and you fall 20 feet down on sharpened stakes.
I'm gonna cast Featherfall.
Okay,
I'm gonna fall
20.
gently into your head.
That means they're slowly stabbing you.
Or he can turn himself around where he can
8,
lands on them.
I think.
8.
Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can pinpoint himself so he lands
So,
between them.
I don't know if you can take that as a reaction.
I'm just gonna spread myself out a little more. I failed.
Don't
Maybe
go
it'll
through-
work.
One's gonna go right through your
Sit
head.
up.
Alright,
You
so
can drop all my stuff. Stop.
as you
Sit.
as the words come out, as the word comes out of your mouth, you hit the spikes at the same time. So you only take 9 damage.
Oh, okay.
Slowly just sneaking into the spikes.
And you just slowly. Alright, you're settling down on the spikes.
Settling.
No, he's just laying on top of you. They just poked him
I
a
need to
little
write
bit.
that down. How many times can I use my staff of flying per day?
3. And at sunrise it recharges. So
I need to write that down.
you get 1 back at sunrise. You only used it once yesterday, so you're fine.
Israel is in the
I'm gonna try
distance
and
and
use-
checks out the floor. Is there anybody
Yes.
standing on
Fly out.
anything? Like on the walls?
So
There's
as
not
after he falls, you see a man walk to the top of the fort. And he looks down at you. Who goes there? He's got a
Not me.
wood cutting axe on his shoulder. Very, very well groomed.
Is
Very,
that Will Ferrell?
very. No scars. No. Very pristine looking human. Like he's never.
Like he's not even a
Not me anymore.
like he doesn't even
Never
live in
seen
a
it.
forest.
Yeah, like he, not even a scrape, not a scratch, not a scar, not the red sunburned look to him.
So, oh yeah, my friend fell into the pit over there, says an absolutely inhumanly large man.
He looks
Well,
at
of
you.
course
He
you're
looks you
human.
over.
You're not
He
human.
looks at the elf.
Yo.
And he looks down in the pit.
You just hear gurgling.
Go away.
Want to release the spikes, man?
Well, we need our friend to get out of the pit.
He fell in the pit. He can get out on his own.
He's right. I'm gonna try and use my staff of flying.
Okay. Alright. Take your staff. And see?
Okay.
Help me, Eldon.
Heal.
I need to be healed.
I'll heal
You
you.
guys
Heal
do
me.
realize this is the last day here? Because his dad's taking him up to Provo every other Saturday.
Every other Saturday?
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
Oh,
For 2 months.
Why?
I'll be
Oh
fine.
my gosh.
Because of his house problems.
Jason died?
Yeah.
Well, I need to be healed. Will you heal me?
I thought you said
Yeah.
Hunter from it else.
No.
What?
You get some hit points back.
Thank you.
That's depressing.
I'm no longer bleeding from everything.
That is not where your hand goes. I see that.
I was holding the chain.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Don't touch
Jason,
Ow.
roll 20.
Oh! You okay?
you. Don't keep
Hey.
it hot there.
Alright.
Your stomach?
Still unable to get out of the pit.
Wait, didn't he climb out?
Little perverted.
Yeah, he is, because they won't help him out.
No,
Wait, didn't he climb out though? You rolled a
You got
21 last
21 at
time.
one point.
He crawled out already.
Did you get a 21?
Yeah, you got a 21.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're out of the pit.
That's why I was
You have
confused
no-
why everybody was getting aggressive
never
because he
there.
was out.
You know you
Yeah.
don't you just don't know what direction.
Yeah, he's lost.
There.
That's his problem right now.
I'm a midget.
No.
Yeah. You're like the size of
Okay. So go away.
Bigfoot.
Do you think we can partake in your meats?
What?
I think not.
Israel just backs away.
Can I just ask a
So
question?
weird, bubbly.
What is this place?
What's one more?
Well, the thing is, I haven't asked one, so I can't really.
No.
Question.
We have a whole
This is
other
my-
group that can ask questions.
This is my home.
You live all the way in the woods by yourself. When another ranger guy said that there's no other humans in this other than this forest than what he's seen. Unless you're not human.
What if this is like Men in Black? And he's actually a robot.
Slowly shuts it.
We're not gonna talk about that.
You, elf. Come on in.
Oh!
Wait.
no. You're gonna I'm a little worried about this.
You go in.
Sure, I guess.
Well, bye. I'm
The
gonna go
gate-
back to my camp.
The gate opens. You walk in. And the gate shuts behind you.
And I die.
He walks down. He walks down the stairs and he comes up toward you and takes his axe and throws it across the yard, and it lands right in a log, dead center in a log. On the other side, he says, "Please join me for breakfast."
I'm gonna go back to my camp.
He's hitting on me. My priorities.
Does that count? Are there actually gay people in D&D?
I think so.
He's a male.
Yeah, I'm a male.
I don't know.
I did get suspicions about that bear.
Yeah.
Is
I mean,
that
they're pretty
allowed?
lonely people, so what do you think?
All the lonely people.
I decided I'm not going back. I'm waiting
Okay, I guess
Oh.
I'll
outside
join.
the gate.
Lonely people.
What are you
I'll
doing?
just sit here and stare at it as long as it takes.
I guess I'm going back with the dude.
Okay.
You bit my spine.
I know.
It's a vampire. You're not a vampire. You're a
So you go in and he has
just mine.
quite the breakfast
Right?
set out for you. You sit down with him and he says, "So, I have never seen an elf before.
Yeah, we aren't really common around these parts.
No.
These parts.
I've never seen one in the world. Where do you hail?
Across the sea in Hyrule.
Costco.
Yeah, I come from Costco.
From Costco? From Hyrule. Hyrule, I've never heard of before.
Well, we never really gone out. We've secluded ourselves for many years ever since the war.
Let's see. So, what brings you out into the world now? You seem to have some sense of magic about you.
Oh, well, we just wanted to try to chart our maps since we haven't really been past Valinor.
So, what is your mission?
Well, our current mission is to collect diamonds because we have some people we need to resurrect, apparently.
Resurrection.
As you're talking, you get he keeps asking these questions and kind of probing you along the same path, and you sense that whenever he's saying something to you, he's got, like, he says, "Please have a seat." It feels more like a magical pressure to do what he's asking you to do. But you with your elfin blood, just kind of shrug it off a little bit. And after a few times of trying that, he finally just kind of just looks at you and says, "Sleep." And you say, "What?"
What?
I don't need to sleep. I meditated for like 8 hours.
Oh, you're still worse. We need to go back one.
How are you enjoying the food?
I haven't eaten anything yet.
It's perfectly harmless.
I know.
Picks up a sausage.
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 Sally Saji.
Oh, okay.
Is that a new animal?
Yes, it is.
Please try it. It's delicious.
I guess I'll try a little.
Okay, it's good. It's really good.
How long has she
So-
been in there?
Oh, about 15 minutes. What brings you to my part of the forest?
Well, what happened is we were starting to get into the forest. We actually came across a crypt. And then a few people decided to fall in a hole. And they got out, but then we had started to make camp and we ended up seeing the path that had the staffs. And I think I saw you when I was meditating. We didn't realize we got that far in the forest though.
I thought I sensed something last night nearby. I'm surprised that I didn't stumble upon your camp.
Well, we have a good housemaker.
I'm not there with you, but thank you.
Pat's air.
Pat, Pat. You're there in spirit.
Well, I may be able to help you. I know this area really well. What is it exactly that you were looking for again?
Diamonds.
Diamonds.
We need 4,000 gold worth of diamonds.
Well, he walks over to a bookshelf and pulls a book
Kitty,
off,
behave.
brushes the dust off of it. I haven't read these books in ages, but there's something in one of these books about the dwarves that live in the mountains to the north. The person that owned this home before me. Saying, oh yes. Follow me into the map room.
All right.
Is it a bathroom?
Math room. Math room.
Yeah, follow me into the bathroom.
That's what I thought.
Whoa!
Okay
No,
then.
this is the map room. Okay.
Turn into the bathroom.
So
Run.
Falling into the bathroom. I'm gonna roofie you with that after the
In the back.
So you walk back into this room that looks like it hasn't been used in a while, but it's got a large desk in it. There's lots of scrolls wrapped up in there. Along there's a set of bands hanging from a hook on a staff, and the bands are shaped like a human, but they're just like a band and a band and a band, like a human form. And he says, yes. He starts going through some scrolls on the desk, and he's like, there's a scroll right there, that golden scroll that's right there, that one with the gold trim on it. Would you mind handing that to me? He reaches his hand out. As you grab that scroll, roll a dexterity throw.
You are terrible with those rolls today.
Yeah, my dexterity throws. I got a 12.
Okay, as you reach out to touch it, a word of magic escapes his lips, and the bands that are hanging on that stick open up and latch around you, and you're latched in this. And he turns around and he's got these golden yellow eyes. His skin has gone blue, and he's got these sharp
Looks like me.
Breathe.
sharp fangs, and these long black claws stretch out from his hands.
Not on my character sheet, you don't.
Odie.
I knew he wasn't human.
Okay, so there's a lot of distractions today. We didn't go the way we were. We didn't go in the direction that I thought we were going to go, and we went in several separate directions. So because of the distractions, we're going to end today here. And yeah, next week we will work on freeing Eldon from her bonds,
Yes.
I knew it was gonna go
as
there.
she has now been captured by an Oni.
Oh no.
Oh yes,
I don't know what that is. What is that?
With what?
An Oni?
an Oni.
Yeah, what is that?
I have no idea.
Demon.
Oh. That right?
Hiya!
I'm
Alright.
glad. I'm surprised Eldon has persevered that far though.
Alright, well, gotta end the live stream here. Hey, look, there's a
We'll
lake.
get a